All right, hey everybody. I know back for round two at a very weird time. Looks like we're about to hit this line again or try it out again. We'll see how everything turns out. If you go over, let me see over here. Yeah, you see a bloodbath of red on the other side of the screen right now. Yeah, we're trying to push up off of here. We'll see. Let me actually see if I can go this right here. There we go. We could take a little bit of time, guys. I'm in no rush. As far as, well, I guess I probably used up all my YouTube notifications because I've been streaming so much today. One thing I'll do here is I will hop on over to YouTube. I will right click this, copy link. There you go. All right. Perfect. Now we're kind of watching all this play off. Hey, Deez. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Matt. Yes, red time to buy the discount. Hey, Spready Love. Yeah, if it breaks down, Kevin, this could be a really crazy time. Now, the only good thing right here is if we somehow did break down, there's a few other scenarios we could talk about going forward. But short term, though, remember, it's not a full breakdown until the daily candle closes below this line. And the daily candle still has about another 19 hours and 48 minutes. That kind of helps us out a little bit, where we might dip down below it a little bit, then kind of bounce back up, if that makes sense. We've seen that happen a few times here, but preferably we want to be able to hold this level over the next 19 hours. Well, forever, hopefully, right? Hey, Diana, happy to see you back. And hey, Kilo Charlie. Let's see. Hey, Kilo. Oh, yeah, I told you guys I was going to head. I did an afternoon stream, and I was going to do another one here later on. But it's going to be probably a little bit of a shorter one, but I want to see what's going to happen here over the next hour or so. Loki's running me ragged right now. Keeps on trying to drink toilet water. Keeps on biting everything. Right now he's like, what are you doing? He's chewing at the rug that goes to my bathroom floor. So he's going crazy. Hey, first name. Yeah, this is live. Let's see. What's going on right here? Oregon Ducks score look like they might crypto. there you go. What's going on right here? Snow, hey my man, I hope you guys are doing okay. Overall, guys, we're at that key breakdown level. We're gonna see how everything rolls off. You're seeing we're trying to end up popping back up here. We don't actually want to touch on this white line. That'd be very bad in itself. We're hoping that volume will come in here as we approach this white line, kind of peek us up a little bit here. Also, I'll pop Twitter open. I guess that's a better way to say it. There you go. And you're seeing Bitcoin getting along the last 3 minutes, Ethereum getting longed, Bitcoin shorted, Ethereum shorted. So not too much activity here, but enough where you can start to, somebody's trying to make us have a move here. There we are. Hey, Deez, I'm probably going to buy again. Yeah, if you guys want to buy right now, this is about as good of a buying opportunity as you're going to get, because the upside is a lot, right? The upside is like 60,000 plus, all-time highs going to 70,000 plus, whatever. If you buy right now and you buy in the breakdown, you're risking like 2% basically for a lot of gains, for potential gains in the future off of a level of support that's been around for 5 months. So that is the good sign. Although, we all have that pit in our stomach every now and again when we're waiting to buy, like, should I buy here? Should I buy here? Should I buy here? If you guys want to buy, just make sure you have a stop loss somewhere for Bitcoin to protect yourself or some of these other altcoins. That way, if you go to bed later on, you're not just waking up and the Bitcoin's like 45,000 or something crazy outlandish like that. Excuse me. But so far you're seeing the market try to rebound here. I would say the next half an hour is probably the most crucial for this one time we're going to be bouncing off of this trend line. Let's see if we can manage to get back above that support, and then we can start chugging back up a little bit here. But we don't want to actually tap on that white line. That'd be a bad enough sign as it is, as we're this close to it. It's like 38-3. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hey, Monica. Hey, Zach. Good evening, Michael. Also, thank you for the info on APR chain. It's dropped like 15%, so at least no lost money, although I'm looking to pay into it when I get a better feel for a good buying point. Yeah, exactly, yeah. It didn't look like it was ready to be bought just yet, so what I would say is just keep some cash on hand. I know a lot of people keeping cash on hand just in case we end up dropping down here, because if we start breaking down from this level, the next Fibonacci level is like at 45,000. Then we also have another trend line way down there, which isn't going to be fun. So, but now it's just time to kind of do the boring work of just watching and see how your portfolio stacks up in this current market volatility. Hey, Mr. Rock. Let's see. Hey, 1977, buy fear, sell greed. I know, right? Don't you trade futures? Oh, you're talking to D's? Yeah. I trade futures every now and again. I just made a 70% trade a while ago using 125x leverage. It was pretty aggressive. I shorted right here, and I sold right here. So that was kind of fun. I didn't put much money behind it though. It was just me having a little bit of fun before I went live for you guys. You guys actually don't have to worry about this trend line. This trend line is only from that point right there. It was just me eyeballing a potential trade here. I was going to short when it broke this small trend line from here to here to here, but I was like, nah, it might hold support. It might bounce off on me. There you go. But it wasn't too bad. There you go. What's good time right here? Hey, first name unit, you're one of a kind man. Not many people are as cool as you. Hey, I appreciate it. I wouldn't call myself cool, but I try to help out people as much as I can. What you doing, boy? Stop doing stupid stuff. He has too much energy now, and he hates when I stream when he has energy because he wants to go outside and play, but it's dark right now. Hey, Ryan, it's all on sale? That it is. I have a position I bought earlier, so I'm still holding it at the moment. I'm waiting to see how it will perform over the next, I don't know, few days. Hopefully, I guess the next few minutes here, technically. I look at Binance, but I can't get the money out. Well, I need to search other again. Oh, what do you mean by Binance? You can't get the money out? I think, well, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. So, but if you have a question, my man, let me know. Although I can't really log on to Binance anymore since I'm in America. Hey, Ghost, blue light special every aisle. Ah, for real. Funny enough, when's the last time, I think, wasn't blue light special for Kmart or something like that? Those were the good old days. Let's see, what do we have? We can take a quick peek, guys, while Bitcoin's trying to have a rebound here and still make off the tiniest of higher lows. Let's look at the 4-hour chart and let's just see what we have in store for a lot of these coins. Bitcoin, you know, is at support. Dogecoin broke support a while ago, heading down here. It's trying to hold 19 cents now. This isn't too good. It's falling down below the support level right down here, and it could come back down to 16 cents over the next few weeks. So just be careful if Bitcoin does start to come down pretty hard. Ethereum, breakout failed. Fine. Next level of support for Ethereum is going to be 3,956 or about 4,000 if you want to just keep a round number in your head. Matic, awesome breakout, came back down a little bit, quite a bit now. I would expect Matic to continue coming down unless Bitcoin's able to really hold this level. ADA, breaking down here again. Let me go to the daily chart actually for ADA. Breaking down again. It was a nice one-day surge, but it looks like that was it. Hit the 20, Bitcoin came down, ruined that. XRP down a little bit. Bitcoin still down after that breakdown. Ethereum Classic still down after that breakdown. XLM support. Litecoin support. EOS support. Sol support, okay. Heading towards a level of support. This is the BSV here. A little far from support, so this one has a little bit way of a ways to go. Bitcoin looks like it wants to hold. Altcoins say that Bitcoin's going to fall. That's what I'm looking at right now. So it looks like we have to wait a little bit to see what Bitcoin's going to do, but altcoins would suggest that Bitcoin wants to come down here and break down below its trend line. Hopefully there's going to be enough whales popping into Bitcoin to save it. By this moment in time, it looks like the altcoins are suggesting that Bitcoin's going to take a dip, and then Bitcoin itself looks like it wants to hold. So we'll see how it all turns out. The good thing for some of these altcoins, though, is a lot of them are at support, and sometimes they break down below support, and Bitcoin saves them by bringing them back up with a whole bunch of volume. Like where you might see everything down like 5 to 6% right now. Tomorrow you could easily see everything back up 10 to 15%. Moves like that. Volatile, they're ugly, but they're there. Watching this bad boy play out. GoFundMe, add Michael to Mount Rushmore. No. I'd probably have some type of lingo in there or something. Hey RW, you bought some at these levels? That's nice, my man. See, I'm gonna make a Kickstarter to build a statue of you. I don't think I need a statue of myself. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't allow you to put European banks. Oh, that's interesting. I've never. You might want to just send it over to a wallet that allows you to transfer to your European bank. Hey, Travis, I know, right? It's been a long day for me. Tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the day off unless something crazy is going on with Bitcoin, which very well could. So I'll probably stream a little bit tomorrow. I'll make sure to take a couple days off next week if I am forced to stream on Saturday and Sunday. Let's see. Hey, for Sam, the Robot Cop statue in Detroit. That actually sounds pretty fun. Hey, LaGrasso, happy to see you back, my man. Alright. But guys, just chill out, relax. You know, we're in a little bit of a pickle. We all see that. We're trying to hold on at the moment. I think we will, but I've been wrong before, so don't take my word for it. Just make sure whatever your plan is for this, whether we go up or down, you guys just stick with it, okay? Hey, LaGrasso, I noticed that we have a 20 MA on the weekly that Bitcoin bounced off of. Yeah. We talked about it a little bit earlier. It was yesterday and the day before we talked about, no, today and yesterday we talked about it. I'll show you what he's talking about here. This is not the same Bitcoin chart I had a while ago. Yeah, there's the 20 right there. I'm hoping we can hold that. If we break down below that one, oh, okay, let's hold that. That won't be anything. Do I really have... For some reason, trading view can be very weird sometimes. This isn't the right spot to have it. Oh, I probably messed it up, actually. Actually, let me see how the Fibonacci's work on the weekly charts. No, about the same as everything else. Yeah, it's not gonna change too much. Nope, still the same exact points. There we go. It looks like we're trying to surge here. I mean, if this is the buying level, so if people want to buy, they're going to do it now. People are going to be taking their yellows every second that you don't buy right now. The price is probably going to go up for a little bit here. But we're running into that 20 moving average on the 5 minutes, so there we go. There's a little bit of red. It's Friday. You really want a coffee martini? Oh, that actually sounds pretty good right now. I made some tea earlier and it was very, very good. Hey, Lousy, is it a good buy for a long term? It depends on what you're talking about. Most crypto is usually good for a long term if it has a pretty solid base of support around it. I mean, like solid, like it has to be one of the big dogs. Let's see. We're holding the pickle. Holding the pickle. Diamond hands are one long. Oh, yeah, that's true. I might be able to. I don't know much about it though, so that'll take some research on my part. Robo Nightbot, same friendly bot with but with consequences. Oh my gosh. SpaceX is in a state of bankruptcy. He'll probably get some funding for it. Elon will probably put some of his own money in there and buy more of SpaceX. I know they've been getting some government contracts, so I don't think the U.S. government will let them go under. Yeah, look, guys, so that's pretty useful. That's pretty useful. If not enough production, no. Look up the actual technical specifications of Doge 1 space. Huh, that might be kind of interesting too. Well, Loki went back to sleep. Okay, well, that's good for us. Let's see what's going on over here. Making sure that's fine. All right, there we go. Oh, and if you guys can, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. That's fine. But really give a like to the channel as well. Every like, every subscribe really does help. We almost had a little bit of a double bottom here on the second chart. We should be able to pop off above that level. There's the top. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, there's a nice little wall right there. Wow, that was not even a hard top to break above, and couldn't even do that. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah, you can see when once you saw that first drop, you knew there was another drop coming down here. Yeah, I'm gonna give it some time. Hey, 1977, you're loading up on XRP. That's not a bad play as well. I think XRP is good. See, look at this. XRP is only actually down 2% right now compared to everything else. Matic is down 10, but that's because it broke out. Ethereum is down 2. Doge is down 3. STMX is down 8. It's down quite a bit actually over the last couple of days. DOT 4.5, BSV 4.5, SHIB is down 3, FTM is down 6, and Sol is down 5. So you're seeing a lot of coins down right now. There's that 20-day moving average. Hey Dana, I take this long process of looking at the day chart, 4 hour, 1 hour, and even the minute and second charts when playing an option or investing. What time chart do I use the most? Normally I use the daily. Then depends mostly on crypto and stocks. On the stock side, I'll probably switch to the 5 minute and the 15 to get my best price action in there. But I'm going to be really looking to. I'm using the daily the most of all. Then it goes to the 5 and 15. As far as crypto is concerned, I use a whole wider range of them. I really like the 4 hour chart, the daily chart, sometimes the 15 and the 5. The 5 is better for just looking at, but the 15 gives you a little bit more guidance of where you can expect it to go. Those are usually the ones I prefer to look at, especially in the crypto realm. If Bitcoin holds this level for 24 hours, do you see a 7 to 10% rebound in the near future? Yeah. Your altcoins at a much higher rate. But yeah, Bitcoin should end up coming back up here quite a bit. It should end up coming back up to at least like $60,000 over the next week, if it's able to hold here over the next 20 hours, as you said. No, LaGrasse, I don't use that wallet. I put most of my stuff on there's like a Nexus wallet. That's one of them. I forget the other wallet I use, but it's always in my safety deposit box at the bank. I never really touch it for long-term holds. Hey D's, it's the weekend here. Enjoy your weekend and Friday, people. Remember, it will go up. Yeah, it definitely will go up. We're just basically waiting this bad boy up. A lot of people are going to be panicking tonight, as you know, it happens all the time when we're at these key support levels. Because we had a solid like 2 days for an opportunity to break out. Yesterday was that prime area. If we did want to break out, that's one of the places it could have been relative to the last few days where we thought, there's too much resistance above that. So right now we got to wait a little bit. Seems like it'll be a pain in the butt, but we're going to have to wait it out. Because even if we break down from this level right here, what's going to happen next is we're going to have to find a way to break out of that overall trend line that we've been trying to break out for the last like week or so, or a few weeks actually at this point. Hey Dana, oh don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with overthinking as far as crypto goes because you have plenty of time to make that decision, especially when you use the daily candles and daily charts. The best thing you can do, Diana, which will help you out a lot, is this is if you want to do more day trading and swing trading instead of long-term trading. What you want to do is you actually want to take some time and just set up your own watch list. You can do this the same with stocks as you do with crypto. Find 20 cryptos that you really do enjoy. And look at those 20 every day. You can start off with a smaller amount if you want, then like 10 stocks or 10 cryptos. Look at those 10 every single day, and that way what they're doing is always in the back of your mind, almost like, oh yeah, if I met somebody on the street, because I don't really meet people because I don't really leave my house too much, except for if I'm just gonna go with a friend potentially, or Loki at the dog park. People will ask me questions about crypto and my thoughts about it as soon as they learn, like, oh, you're YouTuber, what are you talking about? Oh, I talk about crypto. It's like, oh, I want to get into crypto. What do you think about ADA? Or what do you think about XRP? What do you think about Bitcoin? Whatever they ask. I usually just tell them, I forgot what my train of thought was going for that. I totally lost my train of thought. Sorry, Diana. But you get my point. Don't worry about overthinking it so much. I focus on the dailies. But when I'm explaining it to people, it's much easier to talk about the dailies. Sorry. My point is, you want to get so familiar with it that if somebody asks you on the side of the street, what do you think about it? You're going to be able to tell them, oh yeah, it's getting pretty close to the trend line right now. That's making me a little uncomfortable, but it's in the buying zone. So I took a small piece with a few percent stop loss just to see what things are going on it. Something like that. You're never going to have somebody ask you something like that, but you want to be able to somewhat explain what's happening this week in ADA, what's happening this week in Bitcoin. If some bystander on the street just asks you, hey, how's Bitcoin doing this week? No, you could just say, oh, it's not doing so good. That's what most people say. That's what I even say. But sometimes I have people ask me like, hey, what do you think about it? Is it going to crash down below the breakdown level? And I'm like, oh, you know some technical analysis. Now I can up the ante with you. And I'll talk about, all types of crazy stuff. Hey, Richie. The Dogecoin Golden Cross hasn't happened just yet. It hasn't happened yet. Until that happens, it's still going to be just another coin to me with a stop loss of about 16 cents for Dogecoin. Hey, first name. I inherited a safe deposit box from my dad. I'm sorry to hear about that, my man. But I never traveled yet to see what's in it. I would take the journey. I mean, they're not. I mean, safety deposit boxes aren't really like the fanciest of things or something like that. You see them in the movies inside of a big vault and stuff like that. I mean, they're in a little bit of a vault, but it's not like they're crazy things unless there's something very valuable in them, which sometimes they could. My box is like, I don't know, a smaller box. You see people that have massive boxes in there. Hey, John, you love to see leveraged whales getting liquidated? Oh yeah, there's plenty of whales that just tried to short us like over the last half an hour, and they're getting more and more worried as we're not breaking down. And when they're leveraged, they has to keep going down or they potentially lose money. I'd say, well, for $100, I might tell you something. I thought about that. I know a lot of people have asked me to do specific teaching courses, but I don't have the time for that. That's why I just make all the content for free. And whenever you guys watch a video, that's you paying me to talk to you guys. I mean, maybe I'm being very, very cheap here, but if you watch an ad, I appreciate it. That's about as most as I could say about that. I don't need your money like that. How about $1,000? I bet somebody's probably offered me $1,000 before. Hey, Steele, I can put my mic close to me. I'm reclined back right now. There you go. Should help you out a little bit. That would scare them off if you get 10 people that had that's $1,000. Make it affordable, then help as many as you can. Yeah. Well, my main goal here is eventually over the winter break, I'm gonna try to find somebody to help me out with making some merchandise. Then I'll show you guys some of that merchandise. I'll have more money with invest in the channel. The one thing I want to work on is that little bit of a book. If I can sell that book for $5 or something like that, because my goal is if I make something for you guys, like to sell, I'm not gonna actually make it expensive, if that makes sense. Just enough where I'm making a profit on it. That way the profit can go back to the YouTube channel. That way it'd be like anywhere from like $5 to $10 for the book. And the book would be something very, very simple. It would just be a pattern book for now, because I feel like that's the number one thing traders have to learn is patterns. And when they forget that, when they forget what patterns are, they tend to just buy off of emotion, which is a horrible thing to do. Hey, first name, Howard Hughes. His name sounds familiar, but I don't remember what he's from. It sounds like something I would have heard in history class. Hey, Fed, it's not an actual like horizontal line that we're trying to hold. It's an actual, it's a trend line. So if you want to draw the trend line at home, you're going to be using the bottom of Bitcoin's price all the way back in July to one of the prices it had in September, and you're going to see a beautiful trend line that comes up for you. What do you think will happen to Bitcoin if the SEC suddenly bans it? I don't think they would do that. I mean, that'd be the dumbest thing in the history of the SEC, and politicians would be like, they would have to change it. Now, the ban wouldn't go through, first of all, but the fact that they would announce it, you would see a massive drop in the value of Bitcoin. It's catastrophically bad. As soon as that news hit, I'd probably put all my money that I own in my life on shorting Bitcoin if that was to happen. Hey, man, yeah, about 19 cents low underneath that for Doge. I'm hoping that support does hold. Hey, Taters and Egg. Remember, invest only what you do not need now. Do not invest money that you can't afford to lose. That's not a get rich quick. This is a journey. Enjoy the ride, people. God bless. Hey, have a good night, my man. Or you're not going to sleep, but that is a very important point. Maybe that's the reason I'm always so calm about this. I've only invested a certain amount of money into crypto, so whenever it goes down or up, I'm like, I can live without it. I mean, I want it to go up, obviously, but I could always live without it. Filmmaker? Oh, that explains it. Okay. Hey Nathan, do you think we're if we are bearish or bullish, we will get a relief rally? Been going on for weeks. Right now, overall, we're in a bearish downtrend. Short term, long term, we're still in this nice nice bull run. So we're still in the bull run as of now, but that bull run is in jeopardy if we start breaking down below this white line right here. If we can manage to hold on to this level for like the next 19 hours, which means eventually we get pumped back up to a more secure level, then from there we have a great opportunity of breaking out. But we really need to get away from this white line and start, letting Bitcoin breathe back up here to at least 54, 55,000. That's a much more safe space that people can feel much more comfortable about. But if you guys were looking for an opportunity to buy, this is it. This is as close to the trend line as you're going to get. And we don't know if it's going to hold or not, of course. So you're risking maybe about, if you buy right now, most of your coins, you're going to be risking about 2 to 5% losses. 2% if you're very, finicky about the money. 5% if you want to give it a little bit more leeway. It's up to you guys. 2 to 5% for the opportunity to make, like 50 to 100% down the next month or so. This is one of those more buying opportunities where you're buying for a long time or a short term. There's two ways you can do this right now. You could be buying for long if you wanted to. I'd probably say don't do that now because Bitcoin will come back down later on whenever it has a major crash. If you're looking to buy right now, you're going to be buying an amount that you can scale out of over time. So you'd like, let's say I put $5,000 down. Next week, if Bitcoin's back up to $60,000, I sell 10%. If Bitcoin goes to 70,000, 10% over and over and over again, right? And then the other way you trade this is you just buy everything in bulk right now, and you would hold until Bitcoin got to a set price that you determine, whether that takes a few months or a few, not even, like maybe a year at max. That's what you're going to be placing those types of bets right now. Or you could just be having a fun day trade. But for swing trades, that's what you're going to be buying right now. You're going to see people buying up large quantities of crypto right here just because we're at a crucial level of support. This support level has been here for about 5 months, since July. What do we have? August, September, October, November. 5 months right there. This trend line's been here for quite a bit of time. We want to definitely stay above this right now. If we break down below this, there's some support levels down below, but the main goal is that this uptrend is going to be over. We might be in more of a bear market, and then we have to find a way to break out to keep things rolling. The good thing about breaking down, it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to crash. It just means the uptrend is over, and now we need to focus on finding a new level of support. That support could be somewhere at 45,000. It could be somewhere around 50,000. But for now, before we even get to those levels, we really need to stay above this white line. Hey, 1977. I'm glad you bought at a good time over there. I was telling people that's the time I was loading up. Well, I wasn't loading up. I was doing what you call nibbling. Nibbling to me is when you just buy a few bucks here, a few bucks there, a few bucks there every few days. And over time, it becomes a medium to large size position. So whenever it does take off, it's going to be blowing through all those levels that you bought at. And then from there, you just start scaling out. The Spruce Goose ended up here in Oregon. Oh, let's see. What's going on right here? We would need a daily or 4-hour close below the 51.5. Daily is where it matters. Daily is where it matters. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, we're going to take our time here. But somebody's trying to heavily short us here. Somebody's trying to bring us down below this line. And let me do a quick peek here. Let me bring this down right here. Let me bring the oscillator. Let's check this out very fast. Oh, sorry, boy. Bitcoin shorted 2.6. Ethereum liquidated Ethereum again. So somebody's liquidating their Ethereum short positions at the moment. That's kind of nice to see. Hey, so how you feeling, Mike? Good, bad, hungry? Oh, I should probably put up another poll right here. Right now, I'm feeling okay. I managed to get some dinner. I made... What did I make for dinner? Oh, a burrito. I made a burrito, homemade burrito. Oh, that's a basic question. Will we hold? That's a yes or no question. There we go. Feel free to answer the poll whenever you guys get a chance. Let's see. It thinks it's a wooden plane. Oh. Let's see. You got water parks and everything, man. All right, everybody. We're having lower lows right now. We need to break that cycle and get back into higher highs. We don't necessarily need, higher lows. We don't necessarily need higher highs just yet, but we want to start that trend going up right now. And here, as we look at the second chart here, we'll find there's going to be a level of support that we have down here. We just have to find it. Right there, no, it's a little bit lower than this. There should be if we do break down, you'll see a solid level where this 1 second chart looks flat like this. We've seen it before, where every single tick is tick, 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 but it's just trying to go down below it, and that's where you know we're going to reach that wall where there's a wall of safety there. We don't want to puncture that wall, if that makes sense. The good thing is there may be levels of walls, but we don't want to, not even one we want to see go down here. There we are. Always optimistic. There we go. I prefer optimism. Polls annoying to me. Don't worry about the polls. Polls are just something fun that I do that lets you guys do something engaging. Because most of the time, there's no way for you to actually interact besides chatting. Besides messaging. Let's see. Their medicine for soul. Hey, Alexandria. Yeah, there are a lot of shorts actively in the market right now. If we had a big pop, that would liquidate them out of the market, and they would be kind of pissed off, rightfully so. Personally, if I was shorting this, I wouldn't short it until we actually broke down below the white line. But you guys know again how cautious I can be when I'm trading here. I did a day trade earlier, and I made about 70% back on it. I only put like a couple $100 into it, so it was a small amount. It was kind of fun to trade. It was off of a breakdown. I missed shorting it here, even though I wanted to. I took Loki out. By the time I got back, Loki was chilling. And then what I did is I actually shorted it here. Came down, came back up, came down, did all this type of stuff. And then I think I sold it. How long? I've been shorting for a little bit of time here. I think I sold it here, maybe. Oh, this is the 5. No, sorry, I sold it right here. I missed out on this next drop, but but it was a nice little short. We're gonna see what happens here, though. There we are. All right, moment of truth coming up, guys. Moment of truth coming up. Let me see if I can turn this up a little bit. There we are. Hey, first name. I hate YouTube polls, but yours are fun. I don't actually know much about YouTube polls now that I think about it. I just kind of ask you guys some random questions. I just want to like, hey, how do you guys feel? Here we go. Watching this second by second is pretty intense. Trying to hold on. Let's see another lower low. Another lower low. Hey, first time I vote, you do more polls. Oh, for now, it's anybody's game. We're just kind of waiting to see what happens here. I bought a bunch of crypto back, a few hours ago when the first time we got pretty close to this trend line. I'm probably at a little bit of a loss right now, like less than 1% loss, but I'm just basically waiting to see what happens here. D's, do you like Loki? Yes, yes, and yes. I'll try to do one right now. He's just laying down, passed out. He's sleeping. He got some dinner a little bit ago. But basically, I told you guys I removed my bed frame. I put it in my closet because I was making my bed up. And you know how you put those sheets over them? I took off that whole extra sheet, and then because I like to clean them like once every month, took everything off, tossed it in the washing machine, got it all cleaned up, put it back on. But I just kind of flipped over my bed, and I had a whole fresh thing of clothes on it. Flipped over my bed, all my clothes fell down next to my my window, the side of the room. So there's a huge pile of clothes, and Loki's just kind of chilling on them right now. Just in a very awkward sleeping position. All right, here we go. Can Can we hold? Hold on. Maker's mark for Friday night. This is what you call liquid courage. There you go. You can see Loki has actually chewed off wax on top of it. Luckily he didn't eat it, but gosh darn. There you go. Hey Logan, if it courses breakdown, would it be a good idea to buy some Bitcoin 3S? If it crosses down, you're going to be in like a holding pattern or sell what you have, most likely. Hey Kilo, subs only mode. I think the subs useful mode. The subs only mode is useful. I don't even know. Do I have subs only mode on right now? And sometimes it's kind of automatic for me. Yeah, it is. Oh, let me change that duration though. I didn't mean to have it on 5 minutes. Normally I have it on during these crisis moments because there's a lot of fun and there's a lot of people that are, how do you say it? Trying to scam people or spread FUD and stuff like that. So they just hop on for a couple seconds and then they start saying, "Oh my gosh, blah blah blah," or these types of coins. But yeah, I just said it to only subscribers can do messages, but they don't have to wait 5 minutes before messaging. If that makes sense. I hate that little time thing they have in there. Every time it dips, Mike must drink one shot. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen because I'm hoping we just go up from here. Cheers to liquid courage. I mean, I know, right? You can see a little bit of volume just got jolted in there. I mean, obviously this is that key point. People are going to be buying at these levels because they believe that we're going to keep go up from here. Now it's just the scary part of seeing if it's true or not. Nobody likes to buy on those red days, but we'll see here, guys. We'll see. Ooh. All those shorts trying to make FUD. Oh yeah, I mean it happens on the channel all the time when we have these little drops. People try to spread FUD like crazy. I usually just ban them. Let's see. Liquid courage helped me through AA. Let's see. Nope, no push-ups for me. Nope. 51K was the bottom. This trend line is, so technically on this 5 minutes we're looking at right here, the bottom is about $51,711. Just doing polls, Michael. LOD to you. Oh. Let's see. Like Brad is buy Elon FUD Moon Inu coin. Exactly. Kilo right now is 55. Let's see. Gold 8K. Yeah. Well, I mean, this. If there was never an opportunity to minimize your risk and maximize your returns, potential returns, this is the time to buy. Most of us just bought a while ago. I bought a little bit ago. A lot of you guys have been buying the last few days. It's fine. This is like the best opportunity you're going to have to buy if you guys wanted to. If you guys have already bought, don't feel like you need to keep adding more to it. It's okay to just kind of sit back and be like, you know what, support, let's see what happens here. You don't need to double down. You guys don't always have to be buying back into crypto. Most of the time when I'm buying, I only buy for like maybe a couple times a week. And I'm just kind of waiting to see what happens after that. Just patiently waiting to see what happens. Boring, but it works. Hey, Alan Time, I've been taking nibbles from 23. Yeah, exactly. And the good thing is that they're nibbles. They're not larger positions. Larger positions can definitely be a pain here. Hey, Tamong, you bought at 20 cents? That's a nice buying opportunity there as well. People are scared with Omicron. Yeah, a little bit here. I'm waiting to see if there's any more news about it. From what it seems so far, from what I'm understanding about this new Omicron variant, is it's more contagious, which means it's easier to be spread. But once it's in your system, it's not as dangerous to your health. That's what I've kind of been understanding from the news so far. But again, I'm waiting for a scientist to say something, and every time a scientist says something, It's like that's not like an American scientist. They're like, we don't know yet. We need more time. We need more time. And I've listened to the South African scientists because they seem to know what they're about. And so far they're like, yeah, it seems like it's not going to harm you as much, but it's much more contagious. So we'll see if that happens over here. Biden doesn't have the political capital to lock down America. Like I saw other countries going into lockdown. America would be too ticked off. We'd go back into riots and all types of hell. And for as corrupt as the American like governmental system is, that people will always do what's best for their political fortunes. You know, so I don't think Biden would actually lock us down again. That would cause a crazy crash in the stock market and in the crypto markets as well. Because you know, we have vaccinations now. We should be fine for the most part. For those of you guys that are vaccinated, if you're not, you should still be okay as long as you take the normal like mask stuff, I guess. But I mean, I don't even want there to be a mask mandate anymore. I'm tired of that. Let's see. Hey, Heaton, we're gonna survive this one. Opportunities around every corner. I mean, it looks like at the moment we're just like patiently waiting this bad boy out. The suspense is what's gonna get people here. And hey, Coin, my man. Oh, and hey, 1977. Yeah, guys, if you guys can, please consider liking the stream. Every single like really does help. I know YouTube took away the dislike counter, but please consider liking. I still think it's important for every like. I saw that they did that and I just started cracking up because I was like, why did you take down the dislikes? Let's see. Let's do a live coin toss to see if it breaks or hold. I don't actually have a coin here. I actually don't hold you. I never actually hold cash or coins. My wallet, this is, well, let me try to find something that doesn't, I can put right here. That's on my front. That's not actually my ID. Okay. This is my wallet. Has a bunch of cards in it, a little slot for cash in the back, personal cards in case somebody wants me to give, you know, ID or something like that. Not ID, but you know, business cards. And then right here you have an annual pass to go to the national parks. Pretty darn fun. America the Beautiful, the national parks and federal recreations lands pass. It's pretty darn nice. It gets me into any national park in the country for a whole year. Definitely worth the price. I use it all the time when I go up to Mount Rainier. Right now, obviously not so much. All right, here we go. There we are. Oh, this is, we do not have much support here at all. Let's see. There it goes. Yeah, there she goes. Oh, this is going to be a bad night. You can see how much shorting is going on. This is a complete short. Somebody's just dragging this market down right here. Hey, D's, YouTube doesn't care about small content creators, big corporate. Yeah, it really doesn't too much. I've known that since I joined up on it. My thing is if I can just help some people out and teach them how to trade a little bit here, that'll be fine. Now we just got to wait this bad boy out. Hopefully we can manage to hold. It's not the end of the world that we fell down below this trend line, but it does signify that Bitcoin's a little bit weaker than we want to believe. So what you're seeing right now is basically everybody was waiting to short this until we broke down below, and now they're starting to short it. You're just seeing some limit orders pop up right now. I mean, look how fast those moving averages are going down. What was that right there? We have a Fibonacci level down here. That's what's saving it at the moment. There we are. You can see how big of a drop that just was right here. Let me go back to auto. There we are. Let's see. Looking at here. Hey, you think about lots of Doge? Oh, yeah, there's gonna be lots of happening right now, but I mean, you see the short. Well, I told you guys if you wanted to short, that was it too. That's because everybody was waiting. Oh, let me get back to auto here. Yowza, yowza. Okay, hold on a second here. I might. Let's see. I should have probably shorted on that moment, but I hate taking advantage of the market going down. There we go. If it's, yeah, if you want to get out of your Dogecoin, if it's part of your plan, just get out of it. Make sure whatever you guys are doing, make sure you're sticking with your own plans right now. I'm waiting for this to become a little bit more gradual. This is 5 minutes. Fine, coming down here. Yeah, this is a short attack here. Hold on a second, guys. Let's. $5 million Bitcoin shorted. 5 million Bitcoin shorted. 2.5 shorted. 5 million shorted. This is all within the last like 30 seconds. That's why you're seeing this drop so fast. Let's see. Another Fibonacci level right down here, 49. Let's see how it responds here. Another leg down. Oh my gosh, yeah. There you go. Well, now I got to change the poll question. There we go. We might be holding the Fibonacci. I'll take a long position here just for the fun of it and see what happens. I'll put $50 into it. I don't know what's going to happen. This is a very long-term, YOLO type of position here. Usually it's best not to try to catch a falling knife, so I'm just having some fun with it. Let's see. It's trying on the second chart. You can see on the 5-minute chart, it's trying to rebound here a little bit. But it'll probably still want to come down. We'll see. Let me get back over here to you guys' comments. Peach Schnapps is pretty good. Ooh, that actually does sound pretty good right there. Run for your lives. Oh, I bet, guys, this is going to be a pretty crazy night. I was originally going to be hopping off the stream right about now, but since we've actually made a decision we're breaking down here, I'll stay on for a bit longer, and I'll occasionally take my dog out to do a little bit of a puppy potty break, whatever. But he should be fine for a while. He's like passed out on next to my bed. All right, let's see if we're going to be able to hold here, though. There we are. And thanks, Jonathan, for subscribing to the channel, man. I appreciate it. If you guys can, please make sure to give the video a like and a subscribe. YouTube's been messing up the liking system here, so every like really does help out the channel. This guy is falling best to keep the peach schnapps in mind. Yeah. All right. So to kind of recuperate what just happened, everybody, I'm going to take a quick second to kind of bounce out of the second chart here. Go to the dailies. Take away all the drawings we have here. And what just happened is we broke down off of this trend line. And that's why you saw so much force. So if we're just looking at the moving averages, the next level of support that we can see is going to be somewhere down here around $46,000. Let's hope it doesn't come down to that one, but that's the level of support that we do have. On the short-term Fibonacci levels, this is what we're looking at right now. Short-term. If we don't hold this level, remember, we still have 19 hours to close above this. If we do end up coming back up, that'll be a very good sign for it. Otherwise, guys, the next Fibonacci level is going to be right around here at the 200, about $46,000. So if you guys were looking for another buying opportunity, that's going to be it. Right now, it's kind of, hey, we're breaking down. Let's see what the market does. It's probably best to not be trading much at the moment. You can hold if you want to hold, if you guys have those longer term positions. I'm holding a lot of stuff still, even on this breakdown. But the next level that looks like we may come down to, if we close down below this next Fibonacci level of about 50,830, it's coming back down here to 46,000. Now, and a shorter time frame that we have, excuse me, a little bit longer time frame. Let's look at the next Fibonacci level. There we go. Oh, and look what it tapped on right there. This longer trend right here. Beautiful. About 49,139. If you wanted to, actually, I'm changing my thing. You could also be buying right here if you wanted to. The only reason I would suggest against it is just because we are breaking down officially now. Well, not officially, but if we close below this, we're still going to be breaking down. So be very careful if you did want to buy here. It would only be a very, very small amount. Almost so that you would actually just would have wanted to have a limit order down here because it would have been so fast that we actually hit that price. Over here, the 4 hour. Just take a quick observation. You can adjust that trend line now up here. This is what we have to break out on. That means the breakout is probably going to happen sometime mid-December to late December now, unless whales coming out of nowhere and start pushing us up. Until then, we're still in this little bit of a bearish downtrend that we need to get above. You guys may just look at it like this. I can possibly find a square in here. Excuse me, a rectangle. Oh, freaking. This working out the way I want it to. Oh, rotate a rectangle. There we go. I hate this rectangle for this exact purpose. There we go. That's kind of what we're looking at right now. And you see at the moment, see that trend line right there? That's what we managed to hold on to, just barely, and it kind of matched up with the Fibonacci. You notice there's a lot of similarities and this type of stuff. Actually, I would say it'd be a little off. That's a little more like it. So hopefully we're not going to get too far down. If we start breaking down below that one, you're going to see a lot more of an accelerated downtrend. That should be fine. Hey Alex, no, at the moment Bitcoin is not. I just went from bullish to bearish, just as that breakdown, right? Because now what it looks like we may happen is now we're kind of trapped in a very awkward looking double top here. Top, top, almost like a gigantic M, where if Bitcoin wanted to, like a new scenario just open up, a bunch of more bearish scenarios just open up, or potentially Bitcoin come up, down, up, come all the way back down to 30,000, and then it would probably try to hold to go back up, or it would try to sink back down all the way down here to like 5,000, 10,000, excuse me. I don't think that's going to happen. So I think we're going to probably take a cool down levels, like maybe somewhere down here in the $40,000 range. And then from there, we can start chucking sideways or see what else we have going on. But at the moment, Bitcoin just went from kind of like, it doesn't look as happy. Oh, now you can see right now that it's continuing on to its downward trajectory. I probably got stopped out of that, a little bit of a day trade I put on there, but it's just 50 bucks. There we go. Let's go back to the 1 second. You can see an actively traded thing right here as well. You can see as we're pushing down at the moment, so I can actually take away that rectangle. We're getting, oh geez, hold on, my eyes don't like it moving like that. There we are. Yeah, so right now we're getting hit hard, heavy for Bitcoin, and that's why I told you guys most of you guys would probably want to sell out there if you're more conservative like I am. As far as my longs, I'm still holding my longs though. But let's take a quick peek, guys. Not over there, you'll see the screen right here. You're gonna see Bitcoin's down 10%, Doge is down about 16%, Ethereum is down 7%, Matic is down about 20%, ADA is down 15%, XRP is down 16%, Bitcoin's down 16%, Ethereum Classic is down 16%. So everything, the whole market is having a big old tissy fit right now. And that's why I kept on telling you guys about that trend line there. That's how crucial it is right now. So let me see. Ethereum Classic seems to be the biggest loser at the moment. Besides, oh, STMX is pretty bad as well. Let's take a quick peek over here at, squeeze this down a little bit if I can. That'd be fine. CryptoCoinMarketCap.com. Yeah, crypto market cap just went down 11%. And over here, what do we have? What's the biggest losers right now? There's not even a gainer at the moment. Not even a gainer. All the gainers are stable coins. Filecoin down 28%. So Filecoin's one of the bigger losers here. How many? All right. So if you guys didn't sell on the breakdown, you're going to be stuck with either holding this type of stuff, or you're going to just be waiting for a potential rebound here later on in the day. Looks like we just got a jolt of buyers in right here, but we just broke down below another Fibonacci level here. Hey Ethan, if you're looking for something more for long-term play, Bitcoin and Ethereum are both the good standard holds. I like Ethereum more than Bitcoin personally, but that's just me. Hey Ray, just joined the stream. Wow, this market is insane right now. Yes, it is, very much so. Put in a gentle 10 bucks short. I know, right? Oh, this is probably a good place to do a long as I'm looking at it. But oh, you said this a while ago, so we'll see how it goes. It's just too much fun. Actually, I'm thinking of a leverage play right now. Leverage is what makes it so risky. There we go. Let's see. Hey, Pivot, altcoins follow Bitcoin. That is not strange. That is the way crypto works. Usually, most coins will follow Bitcoin here. But guys, for the moment, you know, we gotta take this loss. We've all made some good profits on this rally, but right now, this is the time to just kind of sit back and wait. There are buying opportunities here if you guys want to take them, but I would advise if you guys are doing these buying opportunities, you guys just buy smaller amounts. And that way, if the drop does continue down to 45,000 or 44,000, wherever this ends up coming down, we'll talk about that in a little bit. You guys aren't going to overexpose yourself to the market, okay? And this is probably well, okay. For I trade for a living, so I'm not overly emotional about the market, but I know a lot of you guys may be really emotional, especially if you put too much money into the crypto markets. If you did that, what I'd recommend you guys do going forward, and this is for everybody that watches the streams. If you guys watched my stream earlier on today, when I was talking to you guys about everything that how to be more be a good full-time trader, if you will, or at least learn how to be a full-time trader. Let me open this up. You guys should have an order book like this set up somewhere on Google Sheets or somewhere on your phone, or even in a notebook if you guys like notebooks like I do, where you have the ticker, the price you buy, your price target, your stop loss, your scale out, your profit loss, watch list, call put, if you like to do options like I do, short long with the leverage in there if you do leverage like I do, reasoning and what I did wrong. So the reasoning is just why you bought it in the first place and what did I do wrong. If it doesn't work out, what happened there, what caused you to not make a lot of money. Or if you didn't make as much money as you wanted to, but you still made money, you can also put your description there as well. So I encourage you guys to have all this down there. So if you guys had a reason why you guys would sell, you guys had it right there. And we're trying hard to balance back up here. You're seeing a little bit of institutional selling at the moment. We can go back in here and see what the whales have been talking about. There we are. Ethereum was just long 3 million. XRP shorted 2 minutes ago. Ethereum longed. Ethereum shorted. So there's still a whale battle going on. Looks like Bitcoin whales are looking to buy right now. Bitcoin longed. Doge shorted, of course. Bitcoin longed. Bitcoin long, Bitcoin long. So yeah, Bitcoin, yeah. So Bitcoin's getting some longs right now. It's trying to stabilize right here. We'll see if this is really the bottom. If you guys wanted to take a small position right now, you guys could. But just understand it's probably more of a day trade rather than an actual like swing trade that you're holding for multiple days. You can see how this is a grinding upwards right now. We're not just going up and doing all this fun stuff like we were here. This is a grind. We're actively getting shorter in this market. And we're just trying to eat up all those walls. So be careful because you don't want to be caught in any potential bull traps here. Hey, Coffee, feeling a heart attack? Trust me, man. I know. Hey, Ken, Black Friday for crypto? I know. Well, I know for a fact a bunch of my limit orders just hit a while ago, but those limit orders are for long-term hold. So I was like, you know, I'll put some down there. So we'll see how they turn out over the next few days. We could possibly go lower, especially since we still have about 18 and a half hours left, maybe 19 hours left until this daily candle's over. I'm hoping that this is just going to be one long wick by the end of all this. Hey, Edition Biscuits. Hey, D's, what are you talking about? Let's see. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, don't worry about it, guys. There's always going to be FUDs. Oh, geez, yeah. There's always going to be chaos, guys. Don't worry about it. Remember, whenever there's FUD, people come out of the woodworks and they get mad about everything. Hey, Coffee, what can be the support? The support right now, if we're going off the Fibonacci levels, excuse me. Right now, support is exactly $49,139. That's our current level of support. We already broke it, but you see how we kind of rebounded right back above it here. The next level of support after that, according to Fibonacci, is going to be somewhere down here at $46,000. But before that happens, we're going to be running into the 200 daily moving average. That's going to be a little bit more important. We need... So we're still looking at this trend line here. Hold, let me delete a whole bunch of this crap that we don't need anymore. Take off the trend lines here for just a second. Take off the other trend line. Now what needs to happen here... Delete that for now. What needs to happen here, guys, and we kind of have a time frame here. We need to stay above the 200, hopefully, for the next like 13 days, 2 weeks. What's happening now is now that we're taking this little bit of a dip here, the 50-day moving average is coming down. We don't want to have a death cross here because that means Bitcoin can come all the way back under 30,000 going forward. I know some of you guys might not want to hear that, but you know, that's what we don't want to have. The last time we had a death cross was way over here, but now that they're actually kind of in the same area, usually a death cross towards the top of a trend usually doesn't bode well. So we want to be able to break out sometime in the next 2 weeks or so and start moving back upwards. That way we can break above the 50 here. Let's go back over here though. Oh, hold on, actually. I need to make those Fibonacci levels back up here. There we go. Yeah, I'll just put the key breakdown level right here. But man, that was not a pretty sight. That was not a pretty sight at all. Hey, Warlord Zora. Yeah, if you want to get in right now, there's nothing wrong with that. It's trying to find a level of support at the moment. You see how it's kind of having some issues here with continuing falling down. I bet shorts made a lot of money, especially since a lot of the shorts that we see in the market as well, they tend to be, they tend to have leverage. So they might have just exited out with, like, you know, dropping Bitcoin 5%. But if they had like an 125x leverage, they could have just made 500% on that short position. What I want to see here is, let me take a quick peek at STMX. STMX is down 21% today. 21%, look at that. And it just hit the trend line, it just broke down as well. I'll probably buy some of this up pretty soon. I mean, over the last 2 days, STMX has gone down 35%. I kind of want to buy some for a long-term hold on it, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer to see if we take another leg down. But I bought some coins just now on stop losses, or excuse me, not stop losses, limit orders, excuse me. Well, that's fine for now. Don't know where to put this thing. Okay, as we move along, it'll show up more and more here. Let's see. Hey, Kane, you can't wait for the bottom? Trust me, I know, my man. It just hates that we break down here because now everything is kind of more open in the air. Now we don't have a good level of support until we kind of find it. And then from there, we're going to, like here. In a general sense, this is what's going to happen. Let me delete everything off of this chart here. Bitcoin over the next few weeks will probably do something like this. come down. Nope, not the one I'm looking for. Where's my little drawing tool? Brush. Probably come down here. Hopefully we don't want to fall. We don't. Okay. With next level of support, we really don't want to fall down below. Besides the level we just broke down from, we really don't want to fall down below 39,589. I'll make that a crucial level of support later on. But right now, what could definitely happen over the next few days is we try to hold, do some squiggly stuff, and then we start rebounding. But that's going to take time that nobody really wants to see. But overall, we'll have somewhat of another trend line here that looks, instead of being that aggressive, it'll look something more like that, if you will. That's what's most likely going to happen. But what we don't want to have happen here is just be a gigantic shoulder, this a nasty looking head, and then from there curling back down, another shoulder, and then we'd break the neckline right here, and then we would end up coming back down to $30,000 or something like that. That's what we don't want to have happen. But if this is a nice buying zone out here, I'm going to buy some more as we approach these levels here. If we start getting up here, I'm going to start scaling out just in case we start tipping. And if we start tipping, I'm probably going to sell most of my crypto, my swing positions, if you will. And then I'll be looking to buy back down here for potential bottom where we go up, or a potential short if we were to fall down here. But again, this is months out and ahead of time. But I just want you guys to know there's a lot of opportunities that just opened up, some bearish, some bullish on Bitcoin, just because we just broke down out of that longer term trend line there. Oh well, it'll be fun. I know volatility is never, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. And we're gonna wait to see how this turns off. Hope your short does well though, by the way. I think somebody just said they were opening a short here pretty soon, or they just did a while ago. Let's see. Hey, Coffee. Oh, don't worry, guys. You guys are gonna hear a lot of FUD from people. They just come out of the woodworks like they do. And they're gonna say Bitcoin's going to $0 or something very stupid like that. They will always say that because they have short positions open and they're trying to shake as many paper hands out as they can. Usually those people that come out here and they say stuff like that, they're actually some of the most, they're not that intelligent, because usually what happens here is, I had a friend that actually worked for a company that actually talked about these types of people, more in the stock market than the crypto market, because my friend he used to work for Robinhood, or the one the marketing side of Robinhood at least. But they did an investigation with what's it called, StockTwits, because they want to understand why there's so much FUD, like just how to make the app more positive friendly. And when they were looking at stuff, usually the people that are the most like Bitcoin's dead, Bitcoin's going down, something like that, they're usually the people that short right here at the worst possible time, and they're late to late to the trade, so to speak. And then they panic when the price starts going back up and they're still trying to like get out of the position. It's a pretty interesting thing to see. Let's see. Hey Ray, yeah, this is normal. This is definitely like the old days. People aren't used to that though. Most people that hop into crypto want money that's gonna be coming in pretty darn fast. Oh, sorry guys, I know I'm not in the middle of my camera here. Hey, thanks again, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys can, please make sure to like the stream. I know this is not the best circumstances to be liking a stream, but I do appreciate every stream and every subscribes. And hey, Colton, I appreciate my man for subscribing. Excuse me. Might be too late to enter a short now. Yeah, exactly. The proper time to be opening a short was right there as it broke down. That was a lot. You would have, yeah, I think somebody just said this right here. I would have expected this line to hold a little bit more. Normally, you'd be right, but I mean, here, let's just kind of back up a second. What exactly, how long ago did this happen now? 25 minutes ago. 2. Here we go. Okay, find a way. Okay, here you go. 30, 26. Bitcoin shorted 1.5, Bitcoin shorted 1.5, Bitcoin shorted 5.2, Bitcoin shorted 4.6. Shorted 4.1, shorted 5, shorted 7.7, shorted, that's Gert. Bitcoin shorted 2.5, Bitcoin shorted 4.4, Bitcoin shorted 1, Bitcoin shorted 2.6, and that was all with Bitcoin shorted 4.6, Bitcoin shorted 3, Bitcoin shorted 3, Bitcoin shorted 1.5, and all that happened within the span of 2 minutes. Bitcoin shorted 1, Bitcoin shorted 5, Bitcoin longed 5, Bitcoin shorted 5, Bitcoin longed 5, Bitcoin shorted 3. So all that happened within 2 minutes. That's why we fell down so freaking hard there. There wasn't even an opportunity to really, bust it out there. And hey, Matthew, thank you for joining the Ruby level, my man. I appreciate it a lot. When you guys join the Ruby level, it basically means any questions that you guys have related to the market, I'll answer them as quick as I can. Not always as fast, but I try to answer your questions at a good pace here. Never thought I'd be back in Doge, but at 17 cents I had to help and buy some. There's no reason. I mean, there's no problem with that one. You can definitely feel free to hop into any coins at the moment. I mean, give it a few months, all these coins are going to look all these prices are going to look very, very cheap. If you guys did want to go heavy on something, I would say just start nibbling into some positions if you guys wanted to. Since we did just break down here and it just happened not like 25 minutes ago, this is definitely the place to be buying small positions over the next like couple days. Hey, Uptick Miami. Yeah, definitely a crazy time right here. Let's see. Hey, Matt, all the FUD. Yeah, I mean, guys, we're used to the FUD. There's always going to be FUD here. Pretty soon we'll start, banning all the FUD and whatnot. We do it most of the time, though. There we go. Oops. There we go. Another leg down here. Well, we're probably gonna. Is this a flash dip or what? Again, we've held on to that support level for the last 5 months, and now we're just breaking down. It's taking a lot of force, and they're coming hard at us. Very, very hard right now. Coup d'etat, yeah. Hey, Bruce, if you're looking for coins to buy and hold in a situation, if you're new, I'd probably say just stick with Ethereum at the moment. Maybe some XRP if you really wanted it. But I think Ethereum is a good solid hold for something that's new to trading. And even though it's coming down right now, over time it'll definitely come back up. Maybe just buy a little bit today, a little bit tomorrow, a little bit the day after. If you guys are new and you're looking for an exchange that's better than Robinhood or Webull or something like that to buy crypto in, or even eToro since they just took down ADA, I would say you guys can. I have a few links down below. I think there's one for BitGet and there's one for Fimex. I'd look at those ones. Otherwise, you guys can look at the Binance if you guys are outside the United States, or maybe KuCoin if you guys are a little bit newer. But I think BitGet's really good because BitGet gives you like on average, you guys will get about $300 if you guys sign up and just trade for 15 days. They pay you to trade on their platform. It's really nice. When you're new, of course. Hades, I've already done that, Mike. There's no rush, guys. Take your time if you guys want to buy in here. I know this is not what we wanted to see at all. Some of my positions were stopped out today. Some of my limit orders were triggered today, so I was just basically averaging down at this point the way it all ended up. But that's still not a good, not a good day. I probably lost like 2 to 3 grand stopping out because I've been buying for the last couple weeks in anticipation for a potential breakout. I knew it wasn't going to happen over the last few days, but I thought it might happen yesterday or today. Yeah. Hey, Death Tank, I kind of regret buying a full Ethereum token at 4,800. Looks like I'm going to be holding it for a while. Yeah, make sure that you guys are never buying your guys' tokens at all-time highs, no matter what the price is. Never buy it at all-time highs. It's best just to buy it low when nobody else wants it, especially something like Ethereum. That's when you're going to be striking on those types of coins. My popcorn imploded? Oh, geez. I mean, here, guys, let's take a quick second at the moment. Let's look at the DeFi coins, how they doing. Not looking so good. Nope. What is anything positive at the moment? Nothing's positive. NFTs, anything positive? FIO protocol is booming right now. They're the ones booming. Metaverse coins. Legendland is doing okay. Eland is doing okay. So there's some metaverse action going on here if you wanted to take a look at it. Biggest losers are Alice. Anything else here? I sold all of my metaverse coins, but they were nice while they lasted. Sand. Yeah, everything's tanking over here as well. Polkadot. Down. BSC. Nope. Solana. Oh, look at this. Oogie. Now I wouldn't go chasing this one since it seems like it's already popped off, but if you wanted to short something and had the ability to do it, that might be something you wanted to short. Oh, it doesn't even have a market cap. Never mind. I'd stay away from this one. This one looks like a very, very small market cap coin here. 3,000, yeah, small. All right. Crypto market cap is down 15% over the last day. That is a big one. All right, we're going to go back here. We got the next Fibonacci level right here. Let's see if we're going to be able to hold. Hey, Woj, you got stopped out? Don't worry about it. There's going to be a lot of people that got stopped out. At least you traded to your plan at the moment. There's a lot of people that aren't trading with their plans right now. Let's see. Hey, Lil Scratcher. Yeah, I can look at it in a little bit once Bitcoin kind of calms down, because right now we're getting pushed down below all the Fibonacci levels as well. This is a tank. Somebody's gonna get lucky and catch this falling knife here. So we're on a 5-minute chart. We're still coming down a little bit. We're down to about 44,000. I mean, now you guys see how big of a trend line that break was. My gosh, bulls are taking full advantage of this, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are getting stopped out left and right. I'm sure by the end of this, every single one of my limit orders will have probably triggered. You're seeing altcoins down like 30% right now. Fibonacci line holding this Fibonacci line. I'll do another yellow long position here for the fun of it. I was going to go to the casino this weekend. Now I will not. Let's go here. How's that look? Give me a second. Give me a second. $50 buy long. Oh wait. Uh-oh, is it gonna fall down below that level? Oh, okay. Now, the safer move is a short, but I really want to catch that falling knife. That's what I'm trying to do right now. That's why I have the second chart. The second chart is incredibly useful when you're trying to catch the bottom of a falling knife. And here we go, guys. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty darn annoying at the moment. All right, hold on a second. Somebody wanted me to look at crypto bubbles. I think it was Low Roller Coaster. Crypto bubbles. This is the year. Now let's switch this over to hour. No, let's go hour. Yeah. There's a lot of blood red in there. A lot. Leo's up 7%. That's kind of nice, but everything else is down quite a bit. Quite a bit here. There you go. And let's take a quick peek here, guys. Are there any active shorts here in the market as well? Short. Ethereum just got shorted $10 million in the last 17 seconds. Another 5 million longed here. Ethereum long. So there's a battle going on at this price. I missed my opportunity for a little spike right there. I mean, what are we looking at here? We got another minute and 23. There we go. Oops, I'm missing you guys' comments. There we go. Man, I wish I could buy more. No worries, Corinda. Everybody feels like it. Don't feel like you have to buy in right now. A lot of you guys may be at an emotional stage where I'm not talking about you, Corinda. A lot of you guys may be really emotional right now. Don't feel like you have to double down or do anything crazy at the moment. You guys could just be waiting to see what happens here. Sometimes it's okay just to watch and observe this chaos that we're looking at. There we are. Okay, sorry about that. All right, guys, we're trying to hold, but man, we're getting shorted like crazy. I mean, there's tens of millions of dollars coming in like every few minutes to try to bring us down here. You Spark one all do the same. We need more rockets in the chat. If you guys want to spam rockets, you guys can. I know this is a very depressing evening or something like that. Bling bling. Let's see. Hey, this is an active whales who want to bring the whole market down. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it right now. It definitely looks like it right now. Hey, Alden, what in the world happened? Hundreds of millions of dollars of shorts were just opened up at once. Somebody is like, some billionaire out there is trying to heavily push down Bitcoin. And I mean like heavily. I mean, Bitcoin dropped a total of, on the breakdown, 18% in a matter, like in under an hour. And that was all because of this breakdown right here, which is why I said key breakdown level. Yeah, it's definitely pretty crazy. Bitcoin's going haywire, that it is. Hey, Hero, my man. No one look at their portfolio. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be some people like regretting their life choices tonight, which is why if you guys are one of those people, don't overly invest into crypto. Like crypto right now is maybe like 20% of my overall portfolio. And there's a reason for that because it can be very volatile. Although I would say crypto makes me a good amount of money secondary to options. Makes me more money than stocks do though. Bill Gates hates Bitcoin? Oh yeah, he doesn't like it because he doesn't control it. Yeah, Alex. Yeah, hopefully this is the bottom here. If it keeps on going down, don't feel like you have to chase it. If you guys are buying right now, you guys are going to be buying somewhere more of a smaller to medium size because we have dropped down quite a bit right now. And then from there we can see how much higher we really want to go. But this is going to be very, very freaking volatile, like extremely volatile right now. The numbers we're moving around are a lot more than normal, like a lot more than normal. Because if you think about it in this way, let's go to the minute chart here. In the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes, Bitcoin's gone up 9% in 5 minutes. That's volatility right there. You want to be very, very, very careful about how you trade this going forward. Because again, this could just be another bull trap in which we take another leg down pretty soon. Because we're running into the 50 here at the moment. The 20 on the 5. We still got a while to go. But this looks like it wants to be the bottom here. But if you guys are using leverage, I'd just be careful. This is going to be a crazy time here. But so far, it looks like we found a bottom, short-term wise. We broke down below maybe a few too many Fibonacci levels, but we'll see how that turns out. And if you guys can, please make sure to like the channel. Like every single like helps out, and every single subscribe helps out as well, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Crypto roller coaster, yeah, very, very much so. Hey Ramez, I'm gonna take this chance to finally buy some Bitcoin, but I'm waiting still. You can definitely wait a little bit. If you want to buy some Bitcoin, you could always buy a little bit now, a little bit in an hour in case it drops back down, just to kind of protect yourself. Hey, the push subscribe. Yeah, guys, every subscribe helps, and I know that you get a little ping when you guys subscribe, so I do appreciate it a lot. I'll move it to the side because I know there's a little bit more subscribers. Hey, Lapush, this is great day trading. Oh my god, this is fantastic day trading. This is fantastic day trading if you wanted to hop onto it right now. That bottom looked pretty darn nice. We're gonna see if this is a bull trap or not, but at the moment you're just seeing. Let me get to the auto here. You're seeing some crazy volatility hop on in this market. We haven't seen volatility like this in like half a year at this point. Let's see. We should be fine here. Altcoins look pretty devastated, but yeah, we'll see how that works out. Hey Mike, I appreciate it for the super chat. Thank you very, very much. How long is that billionaire shorting for? Until they make enough money, most likely. I would say, I mean, if I was that billionaire, he probably would have scaled out a little bit already, and then he'd probably look to hold in case we go back down to 40,000 or 30,000 in a few weeks, if that's the trajectory we want to go down. But I would expect for a little bit longer. Let's see. Hey, no worries, Romeo girl. Happy to help out. Hey, Alex, what does a bull trap even mean? A bull trap means everything looks like it's coming back up, but then it just falls like a rock. So it was like a trap to make you think it was going back up, so it was the right time to buy, and then it doesn't. A lot of times, a bull trap may look like. Let me see if I can trigger. So let's imagine this started curling back up here, like this, and then all of a sudden it went like that. That's usually what you call a bull trap. Now, as far as what the candles will look like, the candles will look something like this. They may look like they're getting higher and higher and higher, But the first time that the next candle has a lower low by each individual candle, then you know it's starting to do that little teetering thing right there. Oh, sorry, it ended up hooking up right there, but you get what I'm trying to say there. Well, this is going to be a long Friday night. I'd recommend you guys leave the stream and go have fun with your family and loved ones and come back to see what the damage is tomorrow. Hey, Secret Fish, happy to see you back, man. What's going on with you? It was an honor serving with you. Time to go down with the ship. Oh, geez. You can play some Titanic music. You know, believe it or not, I actually like that song when the Titanic's sinking and they're doing the last violin play. I actually like that song quite a bit. I have multiple headphones for me. I bought these ones for myself a while ago. These ones are one of my favorites. These cost like $300 too back in the day, but I bought these for my mother. These are older headphones now. They're Sennheisers. I bought these for my mother when she went to dialysis because she really enjoys listening to music there. But she gave them back to me after she bought herself some new, more modern headphones. And they're what do you call? But these Sennheisers are perfect for classical music. Oh my gosh. The Sonys are good for like modern music, whatnot, like, you know, R&B, hip hop, whatever, pop, whatever. But these Sennheisers, they have a special place in my heart anytime I want to listen to some nice Mozart or something like that. Can't wait for Meet Kevin to say the world is ending and short the NASDAQ. I mean, it's not a terrible thing to short the market right now. The whole market is going freaking crazy right now. It's because of this damn Omicron variant. That's what's causing all this chaos for the most part. There is some other stuff in here as well. Hey, Hota, got your average on the 15? Hey, nice, man. That's nice. I know. Right now, guys, we're just in a long hold. I mean, this is just going to take a while to get sorted back up here. But at the moment, it looks like we're trying to find a bottom here. If we come back down to under 44,000, oh god, that's going to be scary again. Hey, Carlos. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Alpha, logging off the trading app until next year. Dude, there's gonna be a lot of people like that right now. Oh, man. Hey, Ronnie makes actually a good point. Hey, y'all, take care of your mental health. High suicide rates when there are big dips, especially leverage people. You guys, be very careful. And remember, guys, don't trade more than you're willing to lose. That's how come a lot of us can be so like cavalier about it and, you know, kind of still playing around. Because we've made money so far off of this larger bull run, but right now we're obviously down. But we haven't invested so much money where it feels like our lives are ending, or like we can't pay next month's rent or something like that, or we can't afford Christmas gifts or something like that. So make sure you don't overinvest too much. Let's see. Hey, Kilo, tacos. I think we could all use a taco right now. I got some Maker's Mark Secret. Everybody, cheers as we go down with the ship. I think somebody was drinking whiskey, wasn't there? We'll be like those fine guys that got the brandy, and we see the water rushing towards us, and the water are all these red candles, and it's like, bloop. Oh man. Oh, here. Hey, Alpha. Secret Fish, any thoughts on this from a whale's perspective? Actually, that'd be interesting if Secret wants to share. He doesn't have to, but if he wants to, that'd be kind of interesting information. Let's see. It's good to be broke again, less pressure. Oh my god, you guys have some funny jokes here. Optimus Prime variant, yeah, definitely been some interesting times here. It's like a second Black Friday. I mean, for real, guys. I mean, a lot of these altcoins just dropped 30%, and they're coming back up here pretty well. Snap that. There's going to be a lot of people buying at these levels for later on in the future. There's going to be a lot of people that don't want to buy right now because they're afraid it wouldn't go down even more. You know, it's up to you guys whether you want to buy. I would say if you guys did want to buy, go for it. Just don't go heavy. You can go, I mean, you can go whatever, how much you ever want to. This is more of a medium to a small buy-in spot at the moment. Man, somebody just longed us right there, so that could be kind of fun. Hey, Drew, hey, thanks for subscribing, everybody. Hey, sorry, guys, I know I got to be in the middle of my camera. I appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel. I try to help you guys out as much as possible without doing all the FUD and the fear mongering that some other YouTubers do. So take it easy. It's not a good day. I mean, you can see the bloodbath over there. Yeah. So actually, let's just take a quick peek at this. Bitcoin's down 12, and this is since the new day candle started on Binance. Bitcoin's down 12, Doge is down 23, Ethereum is down 11, Matic is down 22, and they're not doing as bad as they were a few minutes ago here, but they're still looking not too pretty. What I'm probably gonna do here is well, what I've already probably done with some of my stop losses. The coins that have dropped down the most are the coins I bought the most, so I'm hoping for a stronger rebound. But the only coins I think on this list that I bought up was STMX, not BSV. FTM is one of them. Wasn't too heavy in there. I don't think I probably saw them down on that one. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for now. No, and some Ethereum, but I always buy Ethereum. Ethereum's like, hey, you want to buy something? Buy Ethereum. There we go. So we're rebounding a little bit here. We're trying to. What basically is going to happen here, guys, is we might come up back to 49,000 or something like that. We need to be able to break above the 20 moving average right here. That's going to be a pain at the moment. We'll take some time here, guys. And hey, Goya, I see there's a second Black Friday sale. Exactly. I mean, again, it's up to you guys whether you guys want to buy at these levels, but you're obviously going to see tons of people buying right now. And to lower some of their averages that they bought a little bit ago, or they're going to be waiting for another potential dip for another, like, you know, Black Friday Ultra Special. Who knows what it's going to be called at that point. There we go. I mean, that short attack was pretty darn heavy. Let's see. It's a beautiful day to buy the dip. Let's see. Oh, hey, Ahmed, hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully 40K is the floor. That'd be a nice floor for Bitcoin now. I mean, everybody would be loading up on there. What I want to see, at least going forward now on a more of a macro level, is, you know, the lows we experienced back in September. I'm hoping we're able to bounce back, have a higher low situation where we can somewhat keep the uptrend going for us at the moment, for the next, you know, few months or at least. Hey, Mark, what do you think happens to the stock market next week? Let's take a quick peek at it. I mean, overall, I'm not trading many stocks. I told you guys I wasn't trading much stocks a week ago because I was afraid of all this COVID variant stuff and how the market can look good one day, the next day it looks like it's about to fall off a cliff. We can go over here to the watch list. We can go over to the Dow. I mean, look at that. I mean, that just looks horrible. If you're looking for this, though, we don't need to use this breakout. That was a nice buying opportunity there, though. It's in the right line. It might find support sometime next week and have a nice little rebound here. It really, the more information we know about the Omicron variant, the better it'll be, because right now you're seeing countries around the world lock down again, and nobody wants America to lock down again. If you guys remember, if you guys aren't from America, when we locked down, I mean, we had freaking riots. I mean, oh geez, look at that drop on Bitcoin, just like fell off a freaking cliff. It went all the way down to 41,000. Jesus. But yeah, so, and you see we held on to the 20 here, the 200. There we go. Back to auto. But in America, when we had our lockdown, there were riots everywhere. It was a weird time because there was like riots and protests going, but like the rioters were following the protesters. And so whenever the protesters were doing something, there would just be people rioting in the background, and like the cops weren't doing anything. It just turned into chaos over here. So I'm really hoping we don't go back into lockdowns. If we do, I mean, I'm just gonna stay at home every single day, take Loki to the dog park for the most part, and visit my mom. That's all I'm gonna do. That's mostly what I do now anyway. But you know, instead of going to the mall every couple weeks just to kind of see if I want anything fun to buy or something like that, or if my mom wants anything from Best Buy, I'm just not gonna go out. I'm like, because I hate wearing masks. I hate doing all that crap around COVID. So I'm just like, you don't need my money. The stock market can go down for all I care. I bought all my Christmas gifts. Hey, well, this is like the Wild Wild West. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a lot. Let's see. Hey, buddies. If you're waiting for a dip, this is it. That is very, very true. Although you're going to see a lot of people panicking right now regardless. Hey, Terry. So officially the reason this happened is because we broke down. But the reason why we broke down is because tens of millions of dollars were just pumped straight into shorting Bitcoin. I think it was almost $100 million by now, even higher than $100 million, just got poured into pushing Bitcoin down, 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 and there were nowhere near enough buyers to keep us at a good level. Like here, I'll turn the volume back on for this chart, and you just see this massive spring of volume that popped off. Look how tiny it makes all this volume look. The last time we had this much volume was on the time we actually tapped on the support. I mean, let's keep scrolling off. When's the last time we had this high of a volume? Let's go to the daily now. This is our volume for today, up here, and we still have another 18 hours of the day. Another 18 hours. We haven't even had like, half the day go by yet, and we're already at this much volume. So it should have a pretty good spike by the end of it. Hopefully it's not like something like this, but we'll see. I mean, didn't that, look at that, climb, spike, we'll see. But you could expect that we're gonna try to hold on to the 200 today. But I mean, that was just a rapid fire drop that we watched a few minutes ago. Let's zoom in here. There you are. Hey, Daryl, welcome to the Ruby Love, my man. I appreciate it a lot. If you have any questions whatsoever, Daryl, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. Yes or no mask, fresh air? I know, right? Well, I feel like if you're vaccinated, isn't the point that like you're not gonna get, if you get COVID, you're not gonna die? So like, I don't like, if I get COVID, I'm not gonna die. I have a mask. Let me just, I don't need to wear a mask like that. I know it's for the other people, but I'm like, I hate being selfless. I can be very selfless towards other people, but people I don't know, it can be very hard sometimes. Well, in a situation like this where it's very annoying. Where is my Nerf gun with the automatic loader hunting bears? For real, I do got some bear meat in my fridge still. Maybe I should pull that out and give it to as an offering to the bears to say sorry for killing your kin. And then we move on with move on and keep on going up here. It looks like we're gonna try to test out the. Well, this is the 1 minute chart. Let me hop off here. We might have a short-term little bump, but we'll wait and see how that takes off. There we go. And hey, Zach, welcome to the Ruby Level very much. I appreciate it a lot, my man. If you have any questions, feel free to ask as well. Let's see. Hey, we're very organized. Yeah, you definitely try to be organized. Let's see. That dip is not for the weak. Oh yeah, no, this dip was freaking tragic to watch. I mean, this thing was freaking insane. It was so fast. My Dogecoin didn't even sell. It looks like I'm holding it for a bit longer. My stop loss was going to be set for 16 cents, but I was hoping I'd have availability to do it. Right now, it's in my safety deposit account. It's not actively in the market. So yeah, so we'll see how that works out. Let's see. Hey Mike, 1 hour ago I freaked out and sold Litecoin at 180. It's now at 150, and I just bought $1,000 of Doge. Oh, there you go. I mean, it looks like everything's rebounding right now, and you bought it at 15 cents. Hey, there you go. You're up a little bit at the moment. Probably best to do a day trade on it if you wanted to, or you keep looking to hold it for a long term. It's up to you though. Hey Daryl, I have learned so much from you showing my support. Hey Daryl, I appreciate it. If you guys didn't want to become a member, I don't try to push it too often. It's only $1.99 if you guys didn't want to become a member. It basically means during these crazy times, I can answer your questions a little bit faster than everybody else's, because most of the time, the people that all the memberships are usually here for a while, and I kind of gain relationships with them to say, hey, I know you did this wrong and whatnot. It's more of a teacher-student relationship almost, but it's pretty nice. Give Bitcoin a vax. What do you call it? That vaccine really, there's a little pump I was talking about a couple seconds ago. But it looks like when I had my vaccine shot, my first vaccine was fine. Perfectly fine, nothing bad happened. My second one was the day of my mom's birthday party. And we were going up to Snoqualmie Pass. I got it in the morning at the Tacoma Dome. And then by the time we got back later on in the evening, I was having like a little bit of, I just felt kind of cold. By the time I got back home to downtown, I was looking at the water, out at the water, and I was smoking a joint because I didn't feel too good. And then by like an hour later, I was on my sofa, just like shaking out of control. I was freaking out. I had never felt like that scared in my life. Like, well, not in a very, very long time. That second vaccine shot from Moderna like kicked my butt like so bad. Luckily, I woke up the next day and I was like, oh, thank God. I survived. Hey, Mark. Hey, dude. Welcome to the site, fellow, my man. I appreciate it a lot. Very, very much. If you have any questions again, feel free to let loose and ask away. Elmer, become a member of your filthy animals. Oh my gosh. The way, just the way they say the filthy animals, that's how I read it out loud. Hey, well, you gotta have balls of steel right now. I mean, there's a lot of people right now that are gonna have balls of steel. What we're looking at right now is we just don't want to fall back down below this blue line in the simplest of terms. We want to keep on moving up higher, a little bit of grinding. Hopefully we just tap on that and we find support there. Otherwise, we could definitely come down another leg here. I mean, this is a pretty drastic drop. Think about all the people around the world right now that are sleeping at the moment. They have no idea this is happening. No idea this is happening. They're going to wake up a little bit later and they're going to see that their crypto is down like 30, 40%. It's going to be wild tomorrow. One thing I want to do here very fast, everybody, relevant, the dip could be over. It's an okay opportunity to buy if you think it is, but nobody knows for sure if it's over. Let's see. No, that's fine. It seems like Coinbase is still fine. Horizon's under maintenance. So I'm hoping that a lot of these exchange apps are still working because of all the extra volatility. Let me pull up my phone very fast and let's see what's going on over here. Is Voyager still running? A lot of these apps are still holding up to all these crazy moves coming into the market right now. So that's good. Sometimes when you see these at levels of increased volatility, you start to see some of these apps start to crash and have some issues going there. There you go. Hey David, obviously you felt like you were dying. Oh my god, yeah, I definitely with that vaccine, it was horrible. Let's see. Hey Raymond, we're tanking because we got hit with like over $100 million of shorts, like in a pretty rapid succession. It was pretty darn drastic. And hey, laptop sniffer, I appreciate the super chat, man. What will happen when people wake up tomorrow? Some people are probably going to sell, others are going to be buying. It's kind of a mixed bag. It depends on what the chart looks like at the time they buy. If it looks like we're recovering and we're on a rebound, they're going to hold. But if the chart still looks like it has another leg down to go, they're probably going to sell and look to buy back in at a later time. Or they may just hold overall in general, just because they're long-term traders. Yeah, if I wish I was asleep already, yeah, guys, yeah, it'll be pretty hectic tomorrow. Hey Christian, Matic is so strong. Yeah, it is. That's because Matic had a wonderful breakout, and it did some good stuff there. You're seeing some. Whenever we see those spikes like that, guys, those are usually longs popping into the market and trying to pop us back up here. It's only 10 p.m. and I'm a West Coaster myself. It's 9:53. It's looking pretty darn nice at the moment, or at least out here. Loki. I have a dog puppy named Loki. He looks like he's high because he just woke up. He's like, come here, Loki. Good boy. Want to come over here and say hi to everybody? Come on. He's looking at me like he's a grumpy poop. Loki, where you at? You can say hi to everybody. Oh, Loki, what you doing? Oh, he's between. He can. You can kind of see him hiding. There he goes. He's out and about. Loki. He's kind of half awake at the moment. You gonna say hi? Oh, he's not saying hi. He's just kind of moping around like he owns the place. That dog's a little too spoiled. Ugh. Hey, Ghost, thanks for the super chat. Welcome to all. Let's grow this channel. Get your friends over here. Woof. I appreciate it, Ghost, very, very much. Oh, and Ghost, I meant to send it to you yesterday, but I forgot because I was stayed up too late. Message me on Discord with the teas you want. Message me on Discord with the teas you want. Hey, Lordy Devs, dude, what the? Yeah, it's definitely a crazy time right here. What are we looking at here? Yeah, the push. Let's see right here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Lots of liquidations. Oh yeah, you're gonna see a bunch of longs that were levered up here. They also got they were also forced to sell their positions here as well. that kind of compounds the whole freaking issue that we just saw. Hey, Blood of Anubis, do you think I invested in SHIB at the wrong time? Well, if you bought it at the trend line, it was a good opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, that was still a good opportunity. Before the drop here, I told you guys that Bitcoin looks okay, but altcoins would suggest that Bitcoin wants to come down, and ultimately Bitcoin did. But man, that was altcoins took a little bit. I mean, altcoins took a massive hit compared to Bitcoin here. Hey, Probin, can you do the TA for the crypto total market cap? Let me see if I can find it over here. I don't think it's on TradingView. This is gonna look pretty weird. Here, let me see if I can find it here, because it's not gonna look good there. Crypto, or if you know the crypto index, no. If you can give me the exact ticker on TradingView, I'll try to look it up for you, Probin. But right now, I have no idea what that would actually be, because it doesn't look nice enough to do it here. There's some weird spots on it as well. Yeah, like those weird drops that you're looking at right there. Oh, come on! You know you want to pop right there. It wants to pop up a little bit here because it wants to run into the 15. It wants to run into the 20-day move, the 20 moving average on the 15-minute chart. Excuse me. Let's see. I'm gonna stake 100 BNB into Shiba. If you guys wanted to stake right now, probably not a bad idea with how cheap everything is, as long as the rates don't change. Hey Nick, it's on TV. Oh, there's something on TV right now. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, probably yeah. Give me the exact ticker and I'll try to look it up for you. Hey, SNO. My aunt had the exact same thing. She had the cold shakes in the heat of the last summer. It's just a heat wave sitting in a hot tub for 8 hours. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Crypto cap. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Apparently not. Crypto cap. Total. Oh, thanks. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that was right here. Total market cap. I hate that it looks exactly like Bitcoin. There you go. We had the breakdown here. This is going to be a little bit different than Bitcoin, so let's see what the Fibonacci level says for it. Right there. Basically stopped around the same support level. I mean, it feels like I'm just doing a Bitcoin chart technical analysis here. We're trying to hold above the 200. Still looking okay here. Things are coming down a little bit more. Trillions here. Ultimately, as we look at this, the next level of support we need to hold by tomorrow is preferably we want to stay above the $2 trillion market cap level. That's 2.09 trillion market cap. That's what we're looking for right now. Besides that, it's going to take a little bit of time before this breaks out. This is mostly going to be with Bitcoin. So I mean, this is pretty much exactly the Bitcoin chart with a little bit of difference, a little bit of a difference here. But overall, we want to be able to break above this trend line here. We can definitely do it, but it's definitely we have plenty of time. I mean, this could go all the way till January now, since of how heavy this drop was. I don't see anything particularly crazy about this one at the moment. Maybe if you wanted to do a trend line from here, this low from there to there, maybe Bitcoin can come all the way back down to 1.5 trillion at the worst. I mean, it could potentially come down below that one, but this is our next trend line if you're looking at the market cap chart. Second here. Bitcoin's still trying to pop off here bit by bit, but we'll. Lordy Devs, where are you at, Elon? Elon's probably sleeping right now. I don't know. It's like 11 o'clock in Texas right now, maybe 12 o'clock in Texas. Oh, total 2 is without Bitcoin. Oh, that's pretty interesting right there. Sounds like the 1920s depression stock market crash. I know. Imagine it's kind of weird because crypto's 24/7. So, you know, there are some people in the world right now that are just definitely asleep and they have no idea this is happening. But, you know, it's one of those times. Oh, man, I don't like the way this is teetering like this. I want to see it continue popping off right here. We'll wait, though. We'll wait. Hey, the push. It shall rise again eventually. Oh, definitely, definitely, definitely. There you go. There's that pop. Let's see. Almost midnight central. Oh, yeah. Geez. Yep. There you go. Yeah, guys. Don't feel like you have to stay up too late. I know this is some pretty intense times, but make sure you guys get some rest. Although I guess it's a Friday night, so nobody really has work tomorrow. But if you have work tomorrow, go to bed. Let's see. Hey, Delaware. This hurts. I just got wrecked. Trust me, dude. You're not the only one. There's a lot of people in here that got wrecked as well. All across the markets here. Hey, Terry. Agreed, Nick. If you have a 5-year plan to hold, this is a bump in the road, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is definitely a bump in the road if you're holding long term. If you're holding long term, you have nothing to worry about. It's only if you were doing some short-term swing trading and you got stopped out. Most of my positions got stopped out right around here for Bitcoin. And then I got some limit orders that bought up here, and I think all the way down here, but this one wasn't. This one was pretty big. I'll probably sell that later on tonight, but yeah, it's definitely been a crazy day. So it wasn't for Bitcoin, it was for altcoins though. What a freaking coordinated attack. Yeah, this was a massive coordinated attack, Hey, can I look at red coin? Yeah, I can. It's not going to be much different than anything else right now, but we can take a look at it. Red. Can, give me the ticker for it. Give me the ticker for red coin and I'll look it up for you. Hey, and this will teach people patience for sure. Most people don't like to be patient in the crypto markets, though. I mean, if you guys know, patience is really key in crypto. A lot of people like to do a whole bunch of willy-nilly stuff. It just happens, but yeah, definitely learn patience if you want to hop into these crypto markets. Hey, I'm cool. You just bought some man and sand. There you go. You're one of the many people buying at this moment in time across the market, because we're trying to hit the 20 moving average here on the 15-minute chart, or on the 5-minute chart at the moment. More importantly, the 15 though. I know where to go, so I wasn't going to do anything else now. I think I was probably going to go to the casino tonight if Bitcoin was able to hold, but since it didn't hold, I was like, I'll stream with you guys. It's just as fun. I mean, we're watching numbers go up and down, flashing lights, same as the casino, right? Hey, the push. This is why stop losses are important. Oh yeah, definitely. Hey, Deuce. That was intense. I can't believe it went all the way to 41K. That was incredibly intense. I have not seen a spike like that in a long time. That was a heavy short. And just, there was some guy that shorted down here expecting it to go higher too. Just imagine that. And now that they've already been stopped out, of course, but those are some crazy moves that you see. RDD, thanks, Can. Oh, that's weird. It's only on Breakouts? I mean, right there. Yeah, look how long it took that to load. There you go. Down 8%, not as much as other coins, about the same as Ethereum. It did just break down here below support, so you would expect this to come down lower. That support was right around here. Next support I see for this is going to be somewhere around here at 0.0016. Then after that, it can come back all here to the lows from way back in, July. For now, I wouldn't really be buying this until I can get a nice breakout from this level. This could have a worse day tomorrow than a lot of the other coins since since it's on the verge of breaking down. The good thing here is you have 18 hours. If Bitcoin's able to recover a little bit, you may be able to see this actually close above this support level, which means it hasn't broken down just yet. So you could actually hold this if you wanted to a little bit longer. Personally, I wouldn't be touching it as far as buying it, unless it closed above this green line right here above support, or if it actually broke out above here. Because pretty soon they're seeing that 200 days screaming down. That might be able to give you a hidden golden cross, where it might have a short-term pump or something special, even if Bitcoin's kind of stagnant. It's one of those types of plays. I think it's okay. Definitely something you should feel comfortable having on your watch list. My oh my. What a big day. Hey Ghost, I think Stephen Fish was here for a little bit, but I think he left because it's a Friday night. He's probably having a good time. What's going on right here? Harmony went down 50%. Oh yeah, guys, there are some coins that are really what do you call the coin? Some of these coins are really dropping like rocks. Now, a lot of them have cooled off quite a bit. Like, let's just take a look at some random coins that we've been seeing over here. ADA. Here's one. ADA dropped a total of, on this breakdown, 23%. XRP, well, that's a bigger drop, unless we think it is. XRP, 35%. So this was a rapid, like, you know, this was a flash crash, if you will. And you're seeing how everything had support levels, breakout levels, whatnot. This, I mean, this came all the way down, and now it's just trying to barely hold on to its next level of support. Its ADA can definitely calm down here a little bit more. Let's see. And barely just trying to hold on here. Again, we don't want to see it start curling down like that. That's where things get really tricky here. But I mean, oh, the low is all the way down here, so I guess we could potentially come back down to $44,000, but nobody wants to see that happen, right? Let's see. Hey Ricky, no sleep tonight? Yeah, I'll probably be up for you guys for a while longer. Cheers, everybody. This is tea. Cheers. Ooh. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Hey, Jason, you don't think a massive spike will happen tomorrow through Monday? I mean, there's a chance of one happening. I know a lot of people are buying in anticipation for that. The thing is, we're all waiting to see if this is the real floor or not. So, yes, there's a good chance we have a little bit of a rebound sometime this next week. Whether that rebound really takes us far, though, that's what we're going to see. Maybe the rebound just takes us back up to the trend line here at 51,000, and that's going to be maybe a short-term 10% play, something like that. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer before we get those. We can get a better understanding. We need to find some pattern of which we can break out of. You're gonna buy that breakout, then take it, let it take you as high as it can, and then sell for whatever profit it gives you. You're not gonna be holding too long if that's the case. So this is it. I mean, this is a pretty steep drop. Because remember what happened? Like, remember, this is we're looking at a 5-minute chart. This is the daily chart right here. Let me remove all the drawings. This is what we just saw. We haven't had a drop like this since way back over here. And even this drop was way larger than these drops we had over here. So maybe we bleed down for a little bit. We don't know. It's really up to what the market decides and what these key support levels we can see. If you're looking for our next major support level, it's going to be right down here at about 39,715, or the exact number is going to be 39,600 even. So that's what we're looking at now. And we got some Fibonacci levels and stuff like that going for us too. Our next Fibonacci level is going to be right here at $45,890, something around there. And the Fibonacci after that one is going to be way over here at 44,451. So pretty scrunched up there. There you go. But definitely an intense time in the market for sure. Here. Hey, Paul, thanks for the super chat, my man. I really do appreciate it. Sorry it took me a couple seconds to find it. Huge buying opportunity. Always keep cash on the side, even for an event like this. Look at sand recovery. Exactly. It's always good to have some cash on hand. I mean, again, you guys should not be investing more money than you're willing to lose. And you guys should always have some cash on hand in case we do see some type of flash crash like this. But I mean, this is a pretty crazy day. But definitely, this is not. It sucks, but a few weeks from now, we'll be like, damn, that was crazy. Now we're making money again. It's kind of one of those types of things. In the moment, though, whoosh, 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 whoosh. And hey, cheers, Kilo. Hey, cheers, cheers, cheers. I wonder where, not Island Time. I'm forgetting the name of the person. Lollipop. Where Lollipop is. Hey, the Grasso. Oh my God, look at EOS. Let's take a quick peek at EOS very fast. Oh my gosh, yeah, look at that. Oh man, that took a heavy drop as well. That when it fell off a cliff, it fell off a cliff. Down 35%. Yep. On the daily. Whoo, 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 whoo. Man. It's even broken down below these support levels. Whoa, that came down hard. Yeah, some of these coins are much weaker than others. I don't know what my puppy's doing, but all I can see is behind his kennel is 4 legs like this, just clawing up in the air with nothing there. I don't know what he's doing. There we go. Brightest. I knew it was the wrong week to stop sniffing glue. Exactly. It's Trading View thinks Ghost. See, oops, there we go. Yeah, hey guys, I appreciate it. If you guys can like the stream, I'd appreciate it a lot. YouTube's been doing some funny stuff with like stopping people from seeing the likes and dislikes with no, just the dislikes. But I think they're still important, so please consider liking the stream. I would appreciate it a lot. And the long run will be all right. Oh yeah, Delilah, of course. But you know how people can be in the short term. People expected to have a new house tomorrow. Hey, so Lollipop is in Singapore. Oh, I know, but I think she should be up right now, I think. Hey, Yash. Yeah, I bought some BitTorrent on a stop loss here. I'm waiting to see if it goes up a little bit higher. Hey, Justin, welcome to crypto. I know, right? Let's see. Hey, Adrian, I appreciate it. What's going on right here? Sharing grins. Loki, what are you doing? I think he's just chewing on a toy. That's fine by me. I always gotta watch my puppy. He's a mischievous little guy. He'll try to steal food and eat it, but I don't have any food in my room. I got snacks for him. Or treats, I guess you would call them. Hey, Jack, that's why I only leverage no more than 1.5x. Yeah, I use leverages up to like 125x when I'm feeling really confident. I should have shorted right here. I shorted Bitcoin a while ago when it broke down here. Oh no, actually when it broke down below this level, but I sold it right around here. Yeah, right around here. Because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if we were going to pop off all of a sudden and have a higher low. So I was just being cautious. That, I mean, I made like 60%, but in reality, I probably could have made, go from 60%. If I sold it right here, 16%, like 100 in it, like 160%. No. Yeah. Oh, like, yeah, over 1,000%. That'd be freaking insane. Yeah, right now, if you guys are leverage trading, you're going to be freaking being very emotional right now because every little move is going to cause your price to go up and down. Like if I did a leverage trade right now and it went down just a little bit, I can get stopped out of my whole position within a matter of seconds just because of how volatile Bitcoin is at this moment in time. There's so much volume being traded at the moment. Like, let's see what's going on right here. Hey, the push almost to 59,000 subscribers. Oh yeah, guys. I mean, my goal for like next year is 100,000 subscribers. So I'd appreciate if you guys can take a moment to subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it a lot. I can see you guys have been subscribing quite a bit, so I do want to say thank you very much, guys. Are there any apps to use a credit card? What do you mean, Mike? Like you mean for crypto? BitGet allows you to buy crypto with your credit card if you wanted to. I don't use it for that. Usually when I want to send money over to a wallet, I usually just put money into my Coinbase account, then transfer it from wallet to wallet. It's not overly efficient. It's fine for me. That's what I do. Voyager allows you to connect your bank account if you wanted to trade crypto. I have a link for that one below. But yeah, Voyager is the one where you could use a credit card or probably more likely just a bank account. Let me see if I can hop over here to let's see what's going on over here right now. I mean, yeah, that does not look pretty at all. Let's look at the daily chart here. I just want to take a quick peek at everything over here. MKR is positive at the moment, barely. Ethereum is not positive. Oh, Ethereum to Bitcoin. Okay, let me go to USDT. There you go. Yeah, nothing's positive. Even BGB that I've been buying for a while, that one's fallen off a rock too. Man, Lena's fallen to, hey, there's just a whole bunch of downward spirals at the moment. How the metaverse coins doing? Oh gosh, see, some of these metaverse coins still haven't recovered. TLM is still down 29%. How much did this fall down? $47%. Yowza. Man, yeah, this is some crazy stuff. If you guys wanted to use this exchange, I have a link to it down below. But it's decent. I like it a lot, and they give you a lot of free money for signing up. Basically, why I tell new traders to go into it. But guys, this is we're trying to rebound here again. We're trying to just contact the 20 moving average on the 5-minute chart, and then get back up here to the 20. It seems like we found a decent level of support at the moment. If you guys are going to be buying in right now, you're going to have a pretty tight stop loss of about 1.5%, basically, and you're going to be looking for more of a rip above here and trying to test out 49,172 sometime in the next half an hour or so. Hey, Fishbait, Mike has made my morning in the UK fly faster. Yeah, I'm happy, man. This is not something you want to just wake up to in the morning and be like, what the freak just happened here? Definitely not a fun time. But it looks like for now we're on the rebound here. Now, this is going to be a short-term rebound. If you guys are buying stuff right now, most likely it's for day trades, unless you guys are looking for something a little bit more longer. You guys probably don't want to hold the positions you're buying right now if you guys are swing trading or day trading here for more than a couple hours at this point. You want to, as long as we keep on going up, you can continue to hold. But if we start breaking down this pattern of higher lows that we're going to make here pretty soon, that's when stuff is going to get pretty tricky for Bitcoin again. Let's see. Hey, Justin, I love Voyager. Yeah, I mean, Voyager gives you guys like $25 just for signing up, which is kind of nice. And they have interest. The interest is really why I really tell people to go to Voyager. It's nice to have a good interest account there, but you know, it depends on how you guys want to trade as well, or how you guys like to trade. Excuse me. Some of you guys don't like to have money in an interest account. Some of you guys like to be actively trading all the time, which is fine. Do you think it will go down again? Right now, it looks like it found a solid support at 40,000. It usually doesn't drop that fast and keep on going. It can continue to drop in the next day candle here, but it looks like for the rest of this day candle, we're going to be trying to relax a little bit here, unless we get another big short attack. I mean, the reason we dropped so fast, guys, is because whales came in with a fury. Like hundreds of millions of dollars were shorted and or sold in a matter of just a half an hour, less than an hour, and that's what caused the price to drop down so rapidly. Hey, Amphibious North. Hey, I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very, very much for the super chat. Cool. I wish this was a cool day. Let's see. Hey, Justin, I used your Voyager link months ago. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Every single time you guys sign up for the link, I don't really earn money off of it too much, but well, sometimes I do. Some links I do, some links I don't. Sometimes I just want to get you guys to a good platform. Waiting for Kyle to wake up and ask when moon. Oh jeez. We're looking at here. Hey, no worries, Adrian. Happy to help out. It can definitely be a crazy time right now. If you guys did want to sell and you guys missed your opportunity to sell, you guys could potentially sell sometime in the next 24 hours if you wanted to. And like as it comes back up here to try to recoup some of the losses, it'll probably do a bounce that comes somewhere around here, then eventually maybe comes back down. But you guys will have an opportunity to sell if you guys did want to. That's only if you guys want to. It's okay if you guys don't want to. I know a lot of you guys are longer term holders and you guys are here and this is like just a blip in the road type of thing. Perfectly fine. Hey, AP Bowler. Mike, you're a cool guy. Hey, I appreciate it. Bowl. I used to bowl. I used to work at a bowling alley for $8 an hour before I became a trader. I mean, I was while I was in college, but it sucked. We had a little double bottom here on the second chart. Broke the neck. Buy. We should have a nice little pop here. I guess it does a second chart, so we can always get shorted, but still, we're hoping for a nice little spike. I like looking at little patterns in the second charts. It's kind of like a fun little game while you're learning to trade. Waiting for the 42K to buy long. Yeah. the people that got the best price right here on this falling knife are usually the people that have limit orders placed just in case. Like I have a lot of limit orders that just that literally just triggered here. Some of them are still down, some of them are up a little bit here. Overall, they're probably just breaking about even, because as I put my limit orders down on some of these levels here, this is like a small position, a medium position, a very large position. So some of those, for some of these coins, not all of them, some of those larger positions hit. And so I got to be very careful about what happens over the next 24 hours to them. I want to make sure that I'm at least selling those for a profit, because if I sell those for a profit, it won't even matter what place I bought the other coins at. Hey, Charlie, that 1 second chart is crazy. Very much so. I have to pay a bunch of money for this 1 second chart to show you guys on TradingView. It's like 60 bucks a month or something like that. But I think it's definitely worth it, because you see so much stuff that happens in the markets. It's so much stuff that's happening on the second chart. And you get to see a whole bunch of fun patterns. Especially when you might not be able to see when a whale hops in on a 5 minute or a minute chart, but you can see when a whale starts to spike the price up on a second chart like crazy, because it's such a drastic move. Such a drastic move. Hey Zahid, can you please check LRC? Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, let me take a quick peek at it here very fast. LRC. What's the best price here? Let's go to Binance, I guess we could say. Oh, it's pretty much like Bitcoin's chart at the moment. Held on to the 50 here. Oh, this was a clear double top. This was you should have sold right here at $2.17. Right now you can try to hold on and hope that it rebounds off the 50-day moving average. But this is a textbook double top right here. You see the top, number one, you have the neck that it came back down to, then you have the next top. And then from there, as soon as it came down here, you should have sold right here at $2.17. Right now, it seems like you're stuck with a little bit of a bag. You have a couple opportunities. You can sell, cut your losses, and move on to find another coin. Or you can hope that Bitcoin rebounds here sometime in the next 24 hours, enough for you to be able to sell it back up here at like $2, above $2, if you will. That's what your options are at the moment. You can definitely see this thing continuing to come down here over the next few days, especially if it decides to break down below the 50-day moving average. So be very careful about this. But this was a classic double top. And if you guys want to know what a double top is, I hate this new file explorer sucks. Okay, patterns. Double top is right here. See the shape? Double top. Top. Neck, top, breaks down, reversal, boom. That's what you're going to be looking at right now. Those are your options. It's unfortunate that I had that double top, but next time make sure you have this pattern memorized, because it will help you a lot as you go on that journey to become a full-time trader. I'm going to be doing tutorials about these over the next few weeks. Let me see if I can put this back up. I have a lot of stuff I'm going to show you guys. I'll make videos on each individual one of these. Each video will last about 8 minutes with an example of what it is, and then a real world example, a couple of them, and then maybe a test question at the end of it. I don't know if I'm gonna do the test question, to be honest, but I'm gonna tell you guys each one of these pennants, or each one of these patterns. You guys should really memorize each one of these patterns. Every single one of these patterns you guys should memorize, so you guys know how to trade it and you guys can make the most amount of money. Patterns are crucial if you guys want to become full-time traders. You can't trade without them. I mean, like, it's so hard to trade without patterns. Patterns are very, very useful. Hey bud, what you doing? Let's go back over here very fast. There we go. Loki wants to say hello now. Yep. Not gonna say hi, you're just gonna stare at them? Okay, good enough. All right. That'll liven the mood up a little bit, because I know everybody's a little bummed out, aren't they? There you go. Are you using Windows 11? If so, I'm sorry for you. No, I'm not even using Windows 11. It's just this new file explorer thing. I don't know what happened to it. It just messes me up. It's not the standard one I know and love. Hey, Leo, when do I think I can go back to 53,000? Probably not for a while here, for a couple days. I mean, this thing has to be really pumped back up. Like, it has to be such a crazy pump that all the whales come back in, they burn all the shorts, and they cause us to spike back up there. because now that trend line, that white line you see at the top of the screen, now we have to break it back up above that one, which we can totally do because you see how volatile the price of Bitcoin is at the moment, but it's a pretty hard ask at the moment. Hey Terry, oh yeah, he's a fun little dog right now. He's underneath my legs, just laying down and trying to lick my toes. Like for Loki, yeah guys, I appreciate that. Hey, sloth bag whiskey night tonight, boys. Yep, got some whiskey. I got this whiskey. I got some expensive whiskey too, but that's in my living room. It's got a $150 bottle. I'm not wasting that on a bad day for crypto. I'm waiting for that for a breakout. Hey, Courtney, happy to have you here. I know you're always here, but you don't ask me any questions. If you have any questions at all, Courtney, don't feel free to ask whenever you want to. Drinking Applejack. Ooh, there we go. Let's see. Hey, Brian. Yeah, the Explorer window was crazy looking. I've never seen that before. It looked like a word or something. Oh, yeah. It's I don't know what it is. I hope I didn't get Windows 11 here. I mean, everything does look a little bit more streamlined. I have no idea. Let's go CyberPower PC. Oh, whatever. I'll look it up tomorrow. Hopefully it's not too bad. All of my buys from this month are red now. That's going to happen when we have a breakdown. I'm hoping we're able to rebound here over the next month or so to get your money back for you. Perfect time to buy all the good metaverse tokens on a discount. Yeah, those metaverse tokens, especially the ones at low market cap, those are some really good prices to be buying in. And you guys can stagger your buy-ins if you guys wanted to. Let's see what's going on here. There we go. All right. Yeah. Loki's about to go back to sleep here. Hey, Josh. Tron at 23, it's a good buying opportunity if you're looking to long it. Otherwise, you're probably going to stay away and wait for it to form some type of pattern so you actually can have a bullish breakout on it. But overall, if you wanted to buy it for a long-term hold, it's definitely a good spot to be doing it right now. Smaller positions, not large ones. Hey, Ray, oh, you cut the bottom of the BCH price? Dude, that's freaking awesome. Wait, let's see. Hey, Adam, Gala or Crow? Probably Crow, because if you buy Crow, you can at least use some of the features on their app or their website, which is kind of fun. Like they have some cool cards and whatnot. If you want to do that one, that's a pretty good opportunity. Hey Tony, which are the metaverse coins? If you guys want to look at metaverse coins here, move this down right here. You're going to go over here to coinmarketcap.com. From there, you're going to go to Metaverse. And these are all the Metaverse tokens. Of course, they're all down heavily at the moment. CHR looks like a good buy at the moment. It's still down quite a bit. It hasn't rebounded. Maybe I just need to wait a little bit for it to rebound though. But there's a bunch of coins here. And there's a bunch of coins on this list that haven't even been bought yet, or they don't even have market caps. Like they're so new. Like let's see. Like I bought into a couple of these coins that have very, very tiny market caps. You guys know I'm in this coin 0 here. It's not even being tracked. The market cap for this thing, like yesterday, the market cap was $1 million. Today, the market cap went to $2 million. I don't know how whales decided which coins to buy, but all of a sudden, there have been some small whales looking at buying this coin, and I'm like, I don't understand it. I'm so new to the micro cap game, but it was very interesting to watch like a coin with a $1 million market cap go up to 2 million in like, I think it was like a day and a half or something like that. I don't really understand how it happened, but it's just crazy and it boggles my mind. Hey Terry, it's only 5:30 in Melb sorry, I mispronounced the name. And I'm bringing out the whiskey right now. Cheers, everyone. Hey, cheers, everybody. Cheers, 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 cheers. I scuba dive in ice water and ice dive. It's on my channel. Oh, geez, that is crazy, my man. Gala's on a fire sale. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, everything's on a fire sale right now. And when's the last time you saw so many crypto coins down 30% at the same time? This was a pretty crazy, volatile drop. And you know there's a lot of bots right now freaking out. Hey, can I take a look at Polk very fast? Let's see. Hey, Zahid. Thanks for the super chat as well. As far as the time frames that I look at charts, it's normally the daily and the 4 hour. And if I'm looking for a particular buying opportunity, I'll look for the 15 and the 5. Sometimes the 45 if I'm feeling extra Like I really want to get some details in there. Polk almost feels like a triple top up here, doesn't it? Broke down below the 50 and support here. Stop loss would have been set to 136, of course. Looks like it wants to come down a little bit more. Looks like it wants to close down below the 50. I would say this definitely has some room to come back down here. The next level of support it has really is all the way back up here at $1. So it might go down another 36% before it finds the next floor. Hopefully it's going to be able to stop relatively soon. Maybe if we can find a Fibonacci level in here. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be able to stop right here. That's why it stopped right around there. Around 61.618 cents and hold. And then it'll try to rebound from there. That's going to be a big ask right there. But I'd say be careful about Polkadot at the moment. It just had like a triple top basically. And it looks like it wants to come down a little bit more. We're hoping right now that Bitcoin is able to stabilize because that'll stabilize a bunch of the altcoins. If Bitcoin takes another leg down over the next few days, you're going to see altcoins continue to go down, 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 down. Hey Divine, what do I use as a server for micro market caps? If you're asking how I buy them, I usually have to go through a swapping account. Right now I use what's it called? MetaMask wallet. And then basically once I'm here, it has like a browser inside of it, and then you click on the browser and it takes you straight to, well, for me it takes me straight to Uniswap. And then from there, I can swap my coins and whatnot. I normally don't buy too many of these microcap coins just because the gas fees are really high. For example, if I wanted to buy something right now using some Ethereum, select a token, and I wanted to hit 0, and I wanted to buy some. Swap, confirm swap. I would have to pay a gas fee, which means a one-time fee to actually make the trade itself. No benefit for me besides paying the gas fee. The current gas fee to buy this trade is going to be $283. $283. No. I'm not paying that. Which is why I don't usually buy too many coins off of them. I have to wait for it to come down to $70 or so. But that price is a little high because everybody's panicking and selling and buying and doing a whole bunch of swapping at the moment. It's freaking pandemonium out there in the regular market. I'm going to reject that. I know the transaction was rejected here. But think about that. Would you ever pay $280 just to buy a coin? You don't get that money back. It's a gas fee. Would you ever pay for that? I think not. Hey Ray, happy thoughts. Exactly. Happy thoughts. Yeah, exactly. Gas is extremely high. My last transaction was 545. Oh my gosh, dude, that is insane. How can I buy light Bitcoin? I don't see a contract address to buy via Trust Wallet. Oh, I don't know. If there's no contract address on it, you might have to go through another wallet. That sometimes happens. Otherwise, you can go to the Telegram and ask them. Usually, the people on the Telegram will have the best answer for you because I haven't bought it in particular. So, if you go to the Telegram or their Discord channel, you're gonna find out all the information you have because they always love to get people to buy their coins, right? Hey, Amphibious North, why is gas so high? Mostly at this moment in time because so many people are trading. The more active the market is with trading it, the higher it'll go. But it's just because it's an expensive process. It's a very expensive process. Hopefully when Ethereum 2.0 comes out, it's supposed to alleviate some of those higher gas fees. And over time, that'll help out some of those microcap markets, which means you guys will eat much easier. With much more ease, you guys should be able to buy some of those smaller coins. Right now, like, I spent like $180 to buy that coin 0. And so far, it's done okay. It was down like 40% a few days ago, and now it's up like 20%. It's a freaking wild ride. I know one of the guys who's doing marketing for it. He just got hired for it a while ago, so I didn't know him before I bought the coin. I didn't know he was working for them before I bought the coin, but he's a friend of mine. He's like, oh yeah, I just got hired on this project. I was like, oh, I just invested in that. And so I'm excited to see what he does with it. They're doing a much more slower approach for the coin though. They're not trying to make it a pump and dump coin. They're trying to make it like over time. It eventually will get up to like a $5 billion market cap. That's like the ultimate goal. If that happens, I'll have enough to buy any house in the world I want to, or a good size house, a very, very, very good size house. And there you go. We're trying to pop a little bit now. Again, watch to see what happens as we approach the 15 here on the 20 moving average on the 15-minute chart. Excuse me. That's gonna be the big one, the blast above right there. For now, let's just enjoy this and the 50 up here on the 5. Miners, yeah, miners. Nobody likes miners. Do you think there's any chance we get to 25K? Not likely, unless like Bitcoin has another massive dump. Normally when you have a dump like this, we consolidate for a little bit. We might still come down all the way down to 40,000 or even lower than that, potentially down to 38 or something like that. But normally we end up consolidating, then we try to go back up for another leg. We would need to be consistently taking big drops down. It would have to happen in a very rapid succession, not slowly over time, if that makes sense. But if you want to have a stop loss down there in case it happens one night, feel free to do it. There's nothing wrong with placing a yellow stop loss. Sometimes it really does go down that low. What coins do really go down that low? Hey, Grin. Some social CTO is now on the 80 versus tech ops manager. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, Grin Talk, thank you very, very much for the super chat, man. That's pretty interesting. He says some social CTO is now on the 80s versus tech ops manager. It's always interesting to see how everybody kind of works around there. And funny enough, the guy that's working on Zero right now, he used to be a higher up person in Microsoft, which is pretty interesting. So you're seeing a lot of these tech guys hop onto these coins because you guys know a little bit about coins and how they're made and whatnot, right? How they're kind of built. But there's a lot of development work in them as well as with like the metaverse coins because they're building games, of course. And so that's a pretty interesting thing to kind of see and notice because I didn't notice that at first. There's a lot of like Microsoft people, Amazon people. Though a lot of those developers are the ones that have like side jobs building coins, and it's very interesting to see how that works out. I'm really surprised about it. Let's see. Hey Justin. Hey Mike. You're thinking about signing up using the code for BitGets, the app. How do you like it? Is it safe? Normal stuff? I like it personally. So here, let me pull it up for you very fast. If you guys didn't want to go into BitGet, they gave you like $300 after the first couple weeks by just using their platform and doing some basic stuff on it, which is nice. So the website is much better than the app. Okay, the app is okay. It's okay. It's fine. I like it, but I would only use BitGet if you have the opportunity to use both the app and the website. The app is fine. Like here, let me pull up the app now. Instead of here, pop that. It's just very, very basic here. Like this is let me see if I can pop this up here. What, be too bright? I turn off my lamp. Light. You can't really see too much. You can do most of the stuff there. It's just in a much more plain view. It's supposed to like you know what you're buying. You're supposed to be able to do most of the technicals off the screen, and you're supposed to buy on the app if that makes sense. It's kind of like a Robinhood vibe to it, but it gives you features, and you can do paper trading as well, which is kind of nice. And you have the access to the copy trading platform, which is pretty nice if you just want to copy somebody else trading with the leverage. So I like it a lot. The app is really good. The app is fine. The app is good if you know what you're doing when you buy the price. If you're not YOLOing into the coin, I guess that's a better way to say it. So overall, I think the app is fine, but there are better apps out there, and the fees are pretty good for BitGet as well. I think that the fee is only 0.02%, and then another 0.06% for the taker's fee, and that's if you're using leverage. So overall, it's a very good platform. I like it a lot. And again, the main reason I recommend, oh geez, let me get my freaking fat face off the screen here. The reason I tell you guys about that website is because of this. Let me go over here, put it back up here. Reward center. If you guys sign up for it, because I know a lot of you guys don't have a lot of money, or you guys don't want to actually invest your own money. If you sign up, you get $10. If you your first deposit, you get 10% of your deposited amount. So if you guys put $1,000 in there, like most people do, you guys don't have to put $1,000 in there. It's just whatever you want to do. you get $100 out. So you get 10% of your deposit amount capped up to $100. If you follow them on social media, you get another $10. If you trade for 15 days actively, just 15 days, you get $100. Copy trade, if you do copy trading, you get 10% of your copy trade transaction fees will be kept at $200, and that saves you a bunch of money if you do want to copy trading. Copy trading means you just copy professional trader and they do the trades for you. I recommend if you're doing that, don't have the leverage as high as they use it. They have like 50x leverage sometimes. Stick to like a 5x leverage just to protect yourself there. Like if, cumulative trading, another $200 capped rewards. BGB, if you want to use this one, this is coming soon. You get $10 coupon. Now this one's not too big. The $10 ones and the social media one's not too big, but they just give you money for setting up, which is pretty nice. That's the only reason I recommend them every now and again. Oh, hey boy, you need to use the bathroom. I know. I will take you out in just a few minutes. Let's see. Hey, just mine says 650. Yeah, I mean that's if you max everything out. Sure, you can get $650. I just rarely does anybody actually do everything required to get the 650. I think by the time everything was over, I got like $550, something like that, and that's because I didn't do some of the social media stuff with it. I didn't like and retweet them. I don't really tweet that often, as you guys know. What's going on right here? Hey John, the bulls are entering the market right now. They're trying to. We're still waiting to see how this performs. The real chart you guys should be looking at is the 15 here. We want to creep up a little bit more. We need to keep on booming because eventually when it come back down, and then once we come back down around here, then we have to start this process of going higher lows. That's going to be where every single higher low needs to be a higher low. Otherwise, we're going to be in a little bit of a pickle. Do I think institutional money is trying to FUD the market to increase their positions? Partly, but I don't think that's the root of what's happening right now. I think part of it is there's a little bit of weakness in the overall markets, both the stock market and the crypto markets, because of this new Omicron variant. That opened up a whole bunch of fear and a whole bunch of uncertainty. Not so much fear as uncertainty. What's going to happen here? And the news that's been trickling out of South Africa is it might not be as deadly, but it's much higher. It's a much higher contagion rate. It's much more contagious of a virus. And so you're seeing some countries go into lockdowns at the moment. And no economy, no stock market, no crypto market ever likes to see lockdowns happening. That adds to the uncertainty. And again, like what I was saying earlier in the day, earlier in the stream, over here in America, when we went on lockdown, there was riots everywhere. It was freaking chaotic. Here, let me see if I can show you guys what happened over here in Seattle. I moved out of Seattle recently, but I used to live there. So what happened in Seattle is a whole bunch of protesters and vigilantes took over part of Seattle. This isn't a cop. This is just some random dude keeping order on a street that the city had lost to protesters. It took over a police station. This is the space is now property of the Seattle people. A whole bunch of crazy stuff went down. There was protests, there was riots. People were shot and killed in this zone. It was just a shit show. It was absolutely horrible. And so nobody wants to go back to this lockdown type stuff because it just led to so much chaos, as well as a police killed an unarmed black guy. And I think it was unarmed. I don't remember. It was too much of a time ago, but it was just bad. It was bad. This was our police chief. She's a really awesome woman. She's freaking awesome. She's one of the people that actually knows the community, but she left office because the mayor wouldn't let her do anything about the crime. It sucked. And so nobody wants to see the riots happen again. It was just a horrible time out here in the United States. At least for me in Seattle. Some people probably didn't have the riots and the chaos, but over here in Seattle and Portland, we were going crazy. I even went to some of the protests here over there because, well, not really to protest. I was going to buy coffee because I like some good coffee bean shops over there. But I just got swept up on a what do you call it? People throwing rocks at the windows, and I was freaking out. I was like, oh Jesus, nope. Let's see. Hey Terry, AXS, Mana, and Sand are good, decent coins to be buying, especially at these lower market caps or these lower prices. They're definitely stuff you can look at. I'm looking at coins that have much lower market caps like UFO Gaming or Polka or stuff like that. But they're all good coins. I'm just looking about how much the upside is for them. But overall, I think those three coins, if you wanted to buy them and hold them for long term, they're going to give you great returns. Hey, oh, Elmer, yeah, Chaz was freaking horrible. It was a nightmare over there. Do you have spinach? Do you think spinach has superpowers? That's a question better asked to Popeye. Hey Adam, alts killed me. Too sad to say the number. Glad I left cash inside. That's good, my man. The best thing you could probably do right now is just hold on, especially if you didn't have a stop loss in there at the actual breakdown point, which is right there. It's probably best to just kind of weather the storm. Who knows how far Bitcoin's going to go down? But yeah, it definitely is a pain to see the account drop like that. Trust me, I feel you there. Hey Ryan, you just DK'd your Crow and Solana holdings, debating on either ADA or VeChain for my final buy today. Which looks better? Personally, I like VeChain better than ADA. It's only because ADA has that little bit of FUD in it right now because it just got delisted from eToro, and we're not sure if it's going to get delisted from on more exchanges because of regulatory concerns. So I'd say be careful about that one. Be careful about the ADA one, but I think VeChain is going to be more promising. If you did want to add some money into ADA at this very cheap price, I would say 25% ADA. The rest you could hop on to VeChain. Hey Kyle, is there a catalyst of why crypto sold off? A little bit about the Omicron variant. When we broke down, you saw hundreds of millions of dollars in shorts and liquidations happening all at the same time, and that's what caused it to spike down so much. I mean, there was some massive longs that got burned here. Excuse me. Hey Cameron, don't worry about it. A lot of people miss it out here. Again, we normally don't talk about it too much because usually by the time I say it, it's already happened, and I don't mention it too much. If you guys ever want to have some money on the sidelines, you guys could always place limit orders in case we see one of these crazy crashes happen in a short amount of time. That's what you're going to be looking at. You could place a limit order for Bitcoin at 45,000, 40,000, whatever. And if it triggers, it triggers. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The only bad thing about that is sometimes that money is going to be locked away until it actually triggers. So that means you won't be able to trade with it. But it's the same as having cash on the side because you can always go into your app or your broker and just say, hey, cancel this transaction. Then you get the money back. Hey Gerald, what platform do I use to trade? I use BitGet. That's what I personally like to use. There's a few other ones like KuCoin, Binance that are fine. Binance is good for those outside the United States. KuCoin is good for those in the United States as well. Femex is pretty good as well. I have linked to BitGet down below if you wanted to try it out. I mean, I highly recommend it. You guys already know why. I've already kind of told you guys about it a few times tonight. They give you a lot of money for signing up. It's fairly freaking nice. But I'd recommend having a mix of portfolios there. So I use Voyager, I use KuCoin, I use Uniswap, I use MetaMask, I use BitGet, and so I have money in a lot of different accounts here. It's just kind of how I like it because sometimes I can only find coins on KuCoin, sometimes I can only find coins on BitGet. Like BitGet had a lot of the metaverse coins I was looking for without having to swap for them, so that was a very, very nice thing to see. What you doing, boy? Tired? Okay, you can go back to sleep. Let's see. 24.75 split it is. There you go. Save that last 1% for fees. Hey, you're watching. There you go. Hey, Squids. Crow is the future of commercial crypto. It is pretty interesting to see how much they've done. They have a pretty good debit card program rolling on right now. Anyways, guys. There we go. What do you think of Polka Bridge? Still a very low market cap with a lot of utility and likely Binance listing upcoming. Yeah, I like Polka Bridge. I have some of it as long-term hold. Well, no, I don't hold it anymore. I got stopped out at no, I didn't. No, I sold out of that a while ago. I do think it's something good to hold for long-term though. I need to buy that back into that one, along with a lot of other metaverse coins. I need to buy back into some of those coins. Right now, I'm just waiting to see what happens with Bitcoin. I have a few limit orders that triggered, but it wasn't for a lot of metaverse coins. It was more for the big dogs like Sand and AXS. And how about SoFi? I think SoFi is okay. I just really wish their rates wouldn't change every other day. I want to know what my interest is going to be, and I hate that they change it so much because they always say the market, things change in the market. I'm like, of course, but that, like Voyager is not as big of an app as BlockFi, but they somehow managed to keep their rates pretty constant. I wish BlockFi would do that. Not BlockFi, so SoFi, but hopefully they're going to be able to do that eventually. Will they keep all the levels pretty stagnant? Hey Ruben, greetings Doge family. Looks like Doge is on a Black Friday sale. That it is. It is crazy. It's already back above 16 cents though, which is kind of nice to see. Right now we're seeing Bitcoin try to rebound here, but we're waiting to see if it's going to be a little bit more of a bear trap or excuse me, a bull trap here. What you doing, boy? You just relaxing? Okay, I'll give you little scratches on the butt. Hey Corinda, have an awesome night, Corinda. Hey, keep it 100. Thoughts on Doge? Right now it still looks okay just because Bitcoin, but if my Dogecoin was actually on the market right now, it probably would have already been stopped out of at 16 cents. So I guess it wasn't connected to the internet, so to speak, right? Because it's on a hard wallet. But for now, you know, Doge is going to be a long shot for a while. We're going to be waiting for a golden cross on it. The best thing you can do if you have some is probably just to hold. Besides that, I wouldn't be adding any more to my Doge position personally. Hey Josh, when would I start deploying my cash to buy back in? I would have already started doing it. I had limit orders in case something like this would ever happen. I didn't think it was going to drop down this crazy amount in such a short amount of time. Sorry guys, but it has, and so I'm already in a lot of positions at this moment in time because of that. If you wanted to buy some right now, you still can. Probably best to buy smaller or medium-sized positions at the moment and not do anything too heavy. You should have bought Dogecoin at 13 cents. Oh, there's a lot of people are going to say that. Yeah, remember my thing for Dogecoin is I'm not buying any more of it. If whatever happens to it, it happens to it. I've made some good money with it, but we'll see. I think, oh yeah, Little Roller Scratcher, didn't you see it right now? I think he just said that Lucy was live and she lost a bunch of money too, so that'll be interesting to see how she, I hope she has a stop loss. The thing for me is I had stop losses in place, but I don't know how many of the other YouTubers had stop losses to protect themselves there. What are your thoughts on all those DAO projects with ultra high APY returns like Wonderland, Jade Protocol? I think they're good to hold. You know, I would put only small to medium sized amounts of money there with the good interest rates. I'm afraid if I do too much high, I'm not sure if they have the capital to keep on giving out that high of an interest for such a long amount of time. Coinbase, I think Coinbase is an okay app to use. I don't really like their fees too much, but if you ever wanted to learn about a new crypto, it's kind of a fun little thing they have there. But I think Coinbase is just okay, Hey Fritz, good morning, good morning. Hey, dude, you're gonna knock over the whiskey. Dude, relax. There you go. I'll stay up for like another 8 minutes or so, guys. Oh, don't bite my fingers, dude. Hey. I know you want to play. Relax. Do you hold XR Doge? I do not. I just hold regular Doge. Thoughts on Sol? I think Sol's fine if you guys wanted to buy back into it at the moment. Other than that, I'd probably say it might be worth a little bit of day trading right now. Long-term or day trading, I probably wouldn't swing it too much here. Can I pull up Matic for a second? Yeah. The breakout line for Matic. Yeah, so we talked about the breakout there. Oh no, this breakout line isn't actually accurate. I guess it is. Oh. This is an old breakout line. There we go. Or, yeah, okay, hold on a second. Here we go. Looks like it came down below and it's trying to bounce back up. If I were to adjust this line, I'm pretty sure it would kind of come down right to here, but I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But let me go over here to the 4 hour. I mean, that's a pretty darn crazy drastic drop that we just saw there. Went all the way down to 153. If you had a limit order right down here, like a 150, let's just say 160, not even at the bottom, you'd already be up about 17% at the moment. That's how crazy this drop was. People are buying in like mad dogs at that point. Now, I mean, overall, it's still on an upward trend. Matic is. Look at that. It's still on the upward trend. So Matic's a little bit of a special case right now compared to most because it broke out so well and managed to, when it took that big hit, it managed to not fall down as much as the rest. So right now, I think Matic is fine. I think this is still more bullish than a lot of other coins out there at the moment. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Hey Justin, oh sorry, I missed your question. Mike, quick question. I scaled out of some of my Matic, only a few went through. I'm still up where it is at now. Thought when I would possibly go back to 230. 230 for Matic? Wait, back up to 2. Not for a while. 230 is all the way back up here. Unless crypto's taking a massive rebound here, in which case it would probably take like 2 to 3 days. But you know, because of this downtrend, it's probably going to be a while before Bitcoin gets back above the $60,000 mark. You know, that's when you see Matic start to turn there. Yeah, I don't know. Weeks at this point, unless Bitcoin's able to get a large amount of volume in here to push us back above that trend line. For now, Matic is probably going to take a downtrend just like the most other coins. Hopefully, it's able to stay above that trend line though at the moment. But it hasn't even attempted to come down here yet. So over the next few days, you could definitely see it coming back down here to $1.50, excuse me, $1.45 or so. Hey, Little Scratcher. I remember the Bitcoin crash in 2017. Then the next day it goes up like crazy. Yeah, I mean, that could definitely happen. I just never want to lead you guys to believe something like that's going to happen. Like, while it could happen, the chances are very small. And so if it does happen, it's better to just be surprised because the chances are we will come down a little bit more over the next few days. And so I don't want you guys to buy in huge on something I say like that when the chances are it's most likely going to come back down for the next few days here, unless Bitcoin's really able to hold on to some of these key levels. Hey Justin, I like Matic good gains constantly. Well, if you remember last year or earlier in the year when Matic was booming out left and right, I always referred to Matic as, hey, there's Matic doing Matic things because I love to day trade it. Matic is one of my favorite coins to day trade. And just like STMX is one of my favorite coins to swing trade because you buy it, it pops, you buy it, it pops, you buy it, it pops, and that's all it ever does. It's really, really nice. Hey Hota. Hey Ruben, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much. Let's see. Gala and Crow for me. There you go. And hey, hello, Augustin. Oh, there we go. There you go. All right, everybody. I'm going to see you guys sometime earlier in the morning. I'm going to cut the stream off now, if like 3 minutes early. My dog really needs to use the bathroom, so I'm going to take him out before he starts peeing and pooping in my bedroom here. Relax, guys. I'll transfer you guys over to the other stream if you want to stick around there. Talk with each other. There's a lot of full-time traders in this chat room. Ask each other what's going on. If you guys have any questions, I'll be free to help you out. And you guys can see, how things are working. I have 2 streams running right now. One is for, I think one is for more Bitcoin and Ethereum, I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, Ethereum, Bitcoin and signals, Bitcoin, Ethereum signals. And the other one's gonna be the bigger one we have right now, Dogecoin and Bitcoin live stream. So whatever you guys want to choose, feel free to look at it. I'm gonna go take my dog out. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I probably streamed for like a total of 6+ hours today, so it's been a minute. Normally tomorrow is my day off, but I will stream tomorrow to give you guys some information. So feel free to wait for that one, okay, guys? All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your night, and if you guys want to, you guys can glide on over to the other side of the stream. Thanks again.